Hello everybody, hello, and welcome to the stream. So, OBS is playing up yet again. There's nothing I can do about it, my fix hasn't worked. But yes, it's been one of those days. It's been a rather long and not so great day. However, we do have Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts, so let's cause some chaos. Or at least let's have some chaos caused by us, as would be the case. So, we did have a fair few battles last time. We had some issues with the game. Do keep in mind it's still in sort of beta-ish. But yeah, if we scroll down far enough, yeah, the brand new battleships we made are repairing somehow. For some reason, we just made them, and they are, you know, repairing. They've literally come out of dry dock straight into repair. It is incredibly annoying. But anyway, yes. Hello, Climb. So, with no BS. Indeed, yes. Well, that's a hope anyway. Right. Okay, so we've got a light cruiser, a destroyer, torpedo boat, sure. I think this is one of my new light cruisers, the ones with the single turrets. Ever since that Windows update, I have been having so much trouble with OBS. It's well, Streamlabs, I should say. Kind of makes me want to try the original OBS to see whether that's any better. Oh, no. Unscrew yourselves, please. Unmess yourselves up. Right, so you're going that way, you're going that way. That's good. Although I have turned this up, so hopefully it's not quite as quiet as it was last time. Anyway. Let's see if we can do ourselves a favour and find these damn transports. It's a shame it doesn't tell you what class of ship that is. Oh no, not again. I can't edit this stuff while I'm in stream. I tried to lower the settings just a little bit, but yeah, it hasn't worked at all. That's a light cruiser. Oh well. Apparently that's a light cruiser. Torpedoes? Of any sort? Oh, you know what? Just lately, things have not been going my way, have they? I don't know why, but just lately, everything seems to nothing seems to be going quite my way lately. There we go, we found some transports. Perfect. Right. Boxer has exploded. Hopefully this isn't too loud. I do know I've messed around a little bit with the sound, so hoping it just isn't blowing your ears off. The bad moon rising. I hear the bad moon rising. I heard there's trouble on the way. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's been a bit of bad moon rising for sure. I think that could be said for sure. Right, you need to destroy that whenever you get the chance. The torpedo boat boxer is being boxed, as evidenced by the, you know, whole sinking business. The hope. What hope does that poor transport have? None, I tell you, none! Right. Yeah. Ships, you're supposed to be defending the convoy. It looks like you've just abandoned the convoy. I'm not complaining, like, but you've oh, round came in, did absolutely nothing. Okay, that works for me. Fire! 1, 2, 3. I do like how the high explosive is doing full over penetrations. We probably could have made this 4-inch guns get a bit of better rate of fire. It's not much in terms of damage between the two. And now that we have the upgraded 4-inch guns, it might be worth eventually doing some upgrades. Now that we have the upgrades, it might be worth doing the upgrades. Yes, that does make sense. That makes sense, damn it. I thought that said the Doom then. I was about to say, yes, you are Doom. You're doomed. No, you are doomed. Doomed. That doesn't quite have the same ring to it. You're going to fail either way. Yep, we should have... That was a nice hit. Just destroyed the whole half section there. Lovely. Okay, what on earth have you decided to load? Hello there, Daddy. Over penetration for 1,000, 1,700, 600, 1,000. Poor thing. Let's just put... I was about to say, let's just put it out of its misery, but I think it's very much dead. I did another error message. We didn't have any of these problems. We had none of these issues when... No, oh, I meant to turn those off. We had none of these issues before Windows updated. As soon as Windows updated, everything went pear-shaped. There was none of the lag. I mean, I watched yesterday's video back, and it was horrific. The amount of frames that jumped in that video, I was horrified. So I tried to edit the encoder a bit today, but... Phew. Clearly, there's a little more encoding that needs doing. Guys, you're supposed to be defending the transports. Yeah, this is... You should be able to at least shoot into that smoke. Yeah, but fire into smoke is an actual command. Every chance of Windows upgrades. Yeah. And the problem is, my computer at the moment, at least the streaming computer, it will go through the full update cycle, and then I will get an error message that says Windows could not update correctly, or something to that effect. Basically, Windows couldn't install the updates, so yeah, it's like, hey, Windows can't install the updates, so we are reverting the changes. And so I'm basically in an infinite loop. I went to, of course, the Microsoft website, or should I say the Microsoft forums, where nobody from Microsoft actually gives you an answer. But, you know, I went there to get an answer. And all the advice that they gave me, I tried. And, yeah, it's just my computer is permanently stuck in a case of wanting to update. Which probably means something's been partially updated and not settled correctly. Anyway, the Edinburgh. Or the Edinburgh. I first said Xbox didn't update one time and failed to update corrupted the OS. You know what? Something like that, I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put that past anything at the moment, yeah. I could see shenanigans happening. I see the red moon rising. I see the trouble on the way. I'm gonna have to wait my head, aren't I? And yes, and just today has been a rough day. We've had some reality nonsense kick its ugly head in, or should I say, try to kick our ugly heads in. Did that just explode? You cheeky git! You're not allowed to explode before you meet the target. You're supposed to go to the target and then blow up. It's just common courtesy. Oh, and it done. Finally, their torpedoes are destroyed. Good. What do we make your speed? 14 knots. Good. The cruiser can finally start catching up properly. Come on, Edinburgh. Did that and still wouldn't update. Yeah. I think I've got a Windows this somewhere, so I'll be able to put it back on, I think. Somewhere. It's finding the bugger. And try to get as much information as I can off the PC before we wipe it all. You know, if they can't see me, it's the cruiser. A cruiser fighting a destroyer. Bug report! Bug report time. Cancel it. I think we've already sent this bug report to him. No, I don't want to end the battle. I don't want to end the battle for. I want to, you know, I want to have them finished. I want justice. Justice for the Edinburgh. Justice for the like handful of people that have died on the Janissary. Justice. Put those 9-inch guns to work. See, I can see the DD, but the... Yeah, exactly. This is what the bug report that I put in last time about the detectability. I know! I don't understand. I do like how the destroyer is actually penetrating the... Oh, wait, it says partial pen now. Why did you... Hang on, you were doing full penetrations a second ago. Why are you only doing partial pens now? You were literally, a few seconds before I started talking, you were doing full penetrations. There you go, another full penetration. What did you penetrate? How did you penetrate the mid-belt? Right. Oh. The Walton. I think the Walton had a moment there. It was like, yes, I'm going to be the big damn hero. And then it just got spanked. That was indeed a paddling. Sail, engage the cloaking device. Oh no! Penetration to the rudder. That is just rude. That's just rude. Why would you penetrate my rudder? I need that. It's got going port and starboard. And straight. And in the other direction, damn it. Oh well, 7... You know what? That was an interesting fight. That was a good fight. This next one is going to suck. And just putting it out there, this next one is going to be rough. It's going to be rough. As it happened historically, the big guns 9 inch or higher caused tremendous damage according to their caliber. This was usually good practice to maximise the caliber of the main guns. And everyone liked your heavy cruiser. Indeed, it did. I kind of want to fight this, and at the same time I kind of don't, because, yeah. Those enemy battleships are superior to my own. Oh, that reminds me, I haven't checked research. What were we researching? What did we just unlock? Advanced... Oh. Aww. Thought you were going to give me something good, damn it. Cruiser designs were just unlocked battle cruisers, didn't we? Armor forging? Turtle back? High tensile steel? I mean... But you know what? Sure, why not? Oh, it's gonna actually, you know, scratch that. Scratch that. It's gonna delay the Gonna delay everything else. Anyway, our allies, the noble Italians, have a grand total of 4 battleships. Yeah. We should not have allied with Italy. We just shouldn't have. It was a mistake. Anyway, what are these? The Empress of India. Nice name. Ooh, they're different class. A Thunderer and a Russell. Okay, the Russell is a big boy. A Thunderer is the smaller of the ships. Okay. Indefatigable. Defiance, Barnum, Champion, Majestic, Caroline. Ooh, the Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Bop, bop, bop. There's a reef in there. Maybe. The Polaris class was composed of 11 third-class protected cruisers by Sir William White. The Polaris. Polaris? Polaris? Belarus? I don't know how to pronounce that. Polaris. Polaris. The Polaris class. A refit BB and its base. Oh. I didn't pick up on that. Okay. Right, we are being led by the Rin class battleship, the Triumph. So the Rin class battleship, Trillion, the Rin class. The Rain Bulch, or Blanche, the Rin Blanche, and the Tempest. I just cleared it of the previous command. The Fortune with the Danny class. Okay. The Dunkirk is a Ring class. Why is a Ring class following a Danny class? Because the Ring class is much faster than the Danny class, so that's just going to end up in an accident. Medel de Blist. Okay. Separate. We've got the Minstrel, the Amaraki, whatever that happens to say. Okay, play. Okay, everybody wants to go over there. Personally, I think that's rather rude of you wanting to go over there. Personally, that's rather rude. Just wanted to go in that general direction. I don't know why, but I'm calling it rather rude, damn it. I feel it's rather rude, even if it's not. Take everybody off avoidance so we don't have any further shenanigans. Base class of the Empress of India. Fair enough, I didn't notice. Right, is the minstrel going to be a minstrel, or is the minstrel going to be mincemeat? I hope the minstrel will be minstrel and not mincemeat. And I've got Sweet Caroline in my head. Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. Mistral? Oh, Mistral. Like the goddess Mistral. Or Mistral? Probably both. I'm just going to say both and leave it at that. Right. The Tempete. Temperate? I'm just going to call you the Temperate because Temperate's easier. The Madeleine de Beast, the Fortune, the Dunkirk. Okay, the trio. Oh, the battleship has been spotted. Okay. Wait, the battleship's been spotted, but the just okay. Okay, so the battleships are being slowly. Oh, we have the Dunkirk in here. It's the Dunkirk. Ooh. Yeah, we don't want to deal with those, so don't. Turn on your smoke screen. Turn on the radio. I need some music. Come on, give me some more. That's a lot of random ineffectual fire just casually being spewed there. Okay, you need to hard. On a starboard! I'm actually going to reduce your speed right down as well to avoid these. Actually, I think we may have panicked a little bit too much, but we want to go in this direction anyway, so it's fine. A sturgeon? Isn't a sturgeon a fish? Okay, so the torpedo boat fish. Which was supposed to be and highly effective, indeed. I mean, I think if it hadn't taken some damage, maybe those would have hit. If it wasn't turning and taking damage, those would have hit. Okay, we're about as fast as a torpedo. Yeah, but the sturgeon is a big fish. What? That's a little fish in a big navy. I think someone might be compensating. Not bad at all, actually. That was a nice hit. Didn't do anything right, but it was a nice hit. Nice try. An attempt was made. Uh, 18 inches. Sounds painful. Damage 100 odd. Okay. I think their torpedoes might be slightly better than mine. That's really odd. Damage 120 at 60%. 120 at 120%. Sorry, 128%. That's odd. Maybe like, oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! Oh no! I can never remember that. What is his name? Cletus? Cletus? No, it's not Cletus, is it? The guy who goes, oh no! Is it Cletus? No, Cletus is out of Orville. You know what, Brain? Brain, concentrate on the matter at hand. The torpedo boats! Right, the sturgeon is dead. Which, is a thing. When your battleships are faster than your heavy cruisers. When your battleships are eager! They are eager, sir! They are eager! It's not that the heavy cruisers are terrible, it's not the battleships are too eager, sir! I say they are eager! They are eager to thrash the enemy! .6. 16.6. 16.6. Let's not worry too much about the other stuff. 16.6. 16.6. Fortune's actually keeping up, which is nice. 16.8. Because you're a Danny class and you deserve to get in the action. Tempest is also a Danny class. Let's put you up to 16.8, maybe 17. Not going to matter much, but, you know. For brevity's sake. Get this tab moving. The battleships are faster than us. Oh god, where is that from? Get this tab moving. Oh, that's from somewhere. I know that's from somewhere. Why are you only giving me odd numbers? I'm sorry. I wanted an even number. 1, 5, 7. There we go. That's not what I wanted though. Give me an even. Thank you. Give me an even. Give me an odd. Oh god. What's firepower got to do with it? What's firepower but a second-hand emotion? What's firepower got to do with it? Who needs HE when AP can't be broken? Chrome is stupid. Well, I don't use Chrome, I use Firefox. I also don't use Edge, because if you think Chrome's bad, Edge is worse. Edge is terrible. Edge is awful. Oh, by the way, I forgot to point out, I have a pink mustache now. I felt like going pink, so I had the pink mustache. But yes, Edge. I don't know what they were thinking with Edge. Edge is just damned awful. Edge was made by someone who thinks that they're cool and has no practical skills whatsoever. That was what Edge was made by. It's like, how can we make this as user-friendly as possible? I really did like the old Internet Explorer. Edge is, next edition. Edge is just bad. Edge is just bad. I've got a few things that I have to use it for because they don't work properly. But jeez, I don't like Edge. I don't find anything positive about Edge at all. Anyway, I should stop talking about things I don't like. I am trying to be cheerful and cheer up because I've had a bad day. I should not be saying stuff that's getting me down. Stuff that's making me upset today, I should not be bringing up. So I should be happy. I should enjoy myself, damn it! Be happy! Yes, like watching these just poor things. These poor things. They're trying. An attempt is being made. They are putting in effort, but it's just like with the rest of reality, effort is not just not quite working. Okay, that's good. Oh. Okay, yes. Yes, just stop functioning, yes. Lochnar EXE has stopped. The nymph! Ew. The nymph. It's a nymph. Now, is it gonna... No, we're not going there. Say brain. Brain. Turn on say mode. Fire and flooding. Earth, wind, fire and air. We may look bad, but we don't care. Who rides the wind, we feel the fire. Right, so you've blown up the wrong thing, guys. You've blown up the 4-inch guns, which nobody cares about. You need to really... That's better. That's much better. They listened to me. They actually heard. What's annoying is that was a 5.2-inch gun that did that. wasn't, you know, the 12, 13 and 11-inch guns. No, it was the 5-inch gun that did that. 5-inch gun, that penetration, 2,000, almost 2,500 damage. Indeed, it just died. It ceased to exist and shuffled off the mortal coil. Indeed, to oblivion with you. To oblivion. Oh, we lost the captain. The Mistral's captain's dead. The captain of the Mistral is dead. The brave little soul that he was. Ah, that was a very good time to just drop ourselves on the torpedo boat, on the destroyer submarine. Well, it just exploded. Click on, it died. Clonk. How many kills do you want, madame? You're Madeline. How many? I think the lady is angry. But, well, at least the Mistral's not going to do a YOLO. No. Well, to be fair, the captain is dead, and you know what happens when British officers die? The men tend to get really, really angry. But we're French, so, you know. We're the French, so it's fine. What? Oh, for the love of everything. What speed are you doing? 12 knots. Why are you doing 12 knots when you were assigned to 17 knots to begin with? I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there, Battleship. You were given the order to go 17 knots and you decided to go 12. Lack of eagerness. No more captain who decide to do Leroy Jenkins. Indeed. I do like how all these destroyers are just dying. Have the Danny class's engines failed? No, they have not. I've just reduced its speed. Just the captain's dead. And they all bounced on the bed, and the little one said, "The captain's dead. The oldie captain's dead." They bounced on the bed. The little one said, "The other captain's dead." Right, we still need to find... no, the battleship's engines aren't dead. No, they're perfectly fine. This reticle here, that just shows where the Citadel is these days. The boiler stroke has failed. Well, no. I think they're just having a moment. I think they just decided, you know, let's just have a thing. Collision! I like how my ships take damage from a collision and it just shoved that off like it's nothing. I like that. That is nice, developers. Yay! We avenged our captain by killing their captain. They've lost their fuel. Yes, the plan that will plan around their plan. We cannot beat them in battle, so we will take their fuel. The plan that plans around the plan that is their plan. Because, you know. Oh. So I haven't even looked at the name of these sunk ships yet. Oh yeah. Okay, so that was an actual light cruiser. Okay. The Felion? The Cobra. Well, there's not much for Cobra. Ernest. The Ernest died in earnest. Yes. That is a sentence that I believe is grammatically correct. Where are the battleships? I mean, they're losing their fleet. Where are the battleships? Oh, it looks like the Rin class. Rin has taken damage, but Rin is not here, so that's okay. Rin didn't notice. Rin wasn't here. Rin isn't in the stream, so that's it's not good, but at least Rin didn't notice that they took a hit. Nobody noticed that Rin was hit. A Blanche? Oh, don't tell me you're taking friendly fire. No, okay, you weren't taking friendly fire. I thought you were then for a second. Because it's shooting very damn close to you. I'm actually going to slow you down a touch. There was a bang on the head and the little one said, ouch. There was another bang on the head and the other little one said, that hurts. The fortune! No, do. Let it be. They're the fortunate one, yeah. Let it be. Let it be. Didn't want to warships, battleships. Yeah. Yes, we never even got a name for this one before she went down. Oh, that is a hole. Tom, there's a hole in the floor. It's a hole. Where's your favourite mug? In the hole. Where's your girlfriend? In the hole. What about in the hole? Where are the police? Oh, we'll call the police. Where are they? They're in the hole. Oh god, that is such an old meme. That is such an old meme. Well, actually, old meme. No, I think that's a couple of years. Yeah, a couple of years. We're not classing it as old. Yeah, adios, indeed. The Kokora. The Cora. Cora, the Explorer. Cora. The Explorer. No, that's Dora, isn't it? That's Dora, not Cora. Why did I say Cora? You know what? It's been a rough day. I'm gonna just, whatever happens today, I'm gonna forgive myself because I've had a rough day. I've had a rough day, so I'm just gonna forgive myself for whatever my brain comes up with. I'm not gonna get stressed. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna not worry. I'm gonna be happy, and we're just gonna watch. Not old. Fair enough. It's only a couple of years back, so I think probably counts as not quite old. Oh, I was concerned about this thing, and now I'm not. Yeah, you should make a British campaign. It should build up in something from the northeast. Ah, the northeast. What a lovely place it is. Alone down south with the southerners. Oof. 7 years. Well, 7 years ago, I was... what was I? Not very happy and still not very... Oh, that's heavier fire. Okay, right, let's get in there. That's much heavier fire. Why are you still not dead yet? I mean, not to be rude, but why are you not dead yet? And why are you not picking up speed yet? You know what? I think maybe it's got something to do with the funnel, or maybe this was a refit or something. Maybe? What? No. Fire over there, damn it! The Byram has been destroyed? Oh dear. The enemy battleship loved being sunk by the DD skeleton. Yes. The TS skeleton. The Cora is finally gone. Byram sunk. The Majestic is dying in a majestic fashion. I mean, honestly, if you were a ship, right, and you saw that in the side of a ship, I think you could forgive it for sinking. Skeleton, not Scallion. Oh, Skeleton. Ooh, I haven't... Skeletons... There isn't a Skeletons around here anymore. There used to be. There hasn't been a Skeletons around here for years. I used to go there and get a... Skeletons used to do some chocolate cake. It's all blooming... Oh, God, what are not Greg's, the other one. It's the other one, not Greg's, the other chocolate shop that took over from Skeletons. Oh, well, you just... Yeah, that's the thing. That is a death. That is a death. The main character thought it could, you know, thought it could take on the world. Bang. Majestically sinking, indeed. She was majestic enough to sink on cue, is what happened there. She had enough majesty in her to sink on cue. Oh no, what are you? You know what, if you're going to die, die with torpedoes firing and dignity and all that jazz. You know what, we're going to get a Mistral out of here, because why not? Ah, that's why not. Sorry, Mistral, you just kind of got overwhelmed. Yeah. Sorry, Mistral, that was an unnecessary death. I thought all these smaller ships had been destroyed. That's why I sent the Mistral in, because I honestly thought the smaller ships had been destroyed. Oh yeah, this was a convoy attack. This was a convoy attack. All this isn't a proper battle. All this is just, you know, saving a convoy. How important must this convoy be for all these ships to be here? It's like, No, target the bloody torpedo boat. Ahoy, ahoy, you should have seen them coming. Lots and lots of lasses there, see the blokes are coming. Lots and lots of lasses there, see the smiley faces, up and away to go. And the minstrel had its places. Yeah, that didn't quite work, did it? Hiya! Ooh, that was an uncomfortably big shell landing uncomfortably close. I actually should retreat this ship because we don't have that many heavy cruisers. So honestly, I think we're kind of overextending here. A torpedo boat, the Electra, has been destroyed. Okay, so that exploded, and then that exploded. Good times. Oh yes, 7 families of men in a Mistral fun basket, and we'd love that. Why did you die so easily? What is going on with you? Have you got cordite or something? Oh, balisite. Yeah, but you've got TNT, which reduces it. Ah, heavy shells, that'll do it. Balanced rudder, yeah. Oh, there's a new sail by the shell set. Nice. Very nice. I'm actually going to put the microphone in a slightly different position and see what it's like. This microphone, it does my head in sometimes. Because it should sound so much better than it does. Okay, the Triumph is on fire. How triumphant of it to, you know, burst into flames at the slightest provocation. Why, who's... Oh, really? Oh, for the love of everything holy, come on, you two. Stop with the romance. Stop with the romance. I understand that things are a thing, but come on. You both need to do your duty first. Duty first, romance second. I know you're close to her, but come on. Duty first. The Tasmania. Oh, Tasmania. Okay, yeah, the Tasmania is gone. Montsea. That is a very British name. Come here, Montsea. Your baby is in Louvre. Indeed. The Archer. Oh no, we sunk the Archer. Moving on. Oh no. Moving on. Oh dear. Get old Top Gear. The old Top Gear, not the new dribble. Does that count as L? I don't know what that I don't know what the T would be at the end of that. Lust? This thing? You know what? It's probably... Oh no! Jeez! No! Get your blooming... No! No, 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 no. They're just noble ladies having cuddles. That's all. Yes. Yes, yes. It's just considering. Yeah, yeah. No, no, it does not. No, it doesn't. They're just two noble ladies having cuddles. Yes. We are say so here. Yes, we are. We are so say so that I didn't pick up on that. The ring class is the same, indeed. We are say so. They are just noble ladies doing their thing, and if their thing happens to be having a hug, everybody needs a hug every now and again. Just not the Triumph, because we don't appreciate that the Dublin hug. Nobody wants a Dublin hug. Let's be honest. Nobody wants a hug from Dublin. That just seems like it will be incredibly painful and disconcerting. So yeah, no. Sorry to anybody that's from Dublin. That just seems like, oh, come here, I'll give you a knock. Whack. Oh no, my jaw, my brain, my soul. Hey, Petro, how are you doing? The Petro-class battleships are still built, by the way. They are still in for repairs, even though they have just been built, and they're in for repairs. In Her Majesty's name, we are pure here, indeed. We are pure, damn it! Oh, now here's where the fun begins. You know, I think, honestly, I have no idea my brain made that leap. I could say something there, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to say that. My brain was not being very say-so. Well, there are better attacks. Oh no, that's a random torpedo. Is that random? That's a random torpedo. Okay. The Alsace. Engines full ahead. That is a torpedo. That is a torpedo that just curved. Full ahead. Come on. That's okay. We can deal with that. That's fine. In his name? Or in her name? I don't mind. I don't mind, damn it. A wild torpedo appeared. Indeed, a wild torpedo appeared. All these don't have any torpedoes. The Urchin does, however, so let's put some rounds into the Urchin. The Bristol sank due to extensive... The Bristol sank... The Urchin sank due to structural damage. The Caroline sank due to extensive fire. That's a... Oh, that's one of our torpedoes. Shh. I was panicking then. I was thinking, hang on a minute. The Cape Town. Madagascar. Actually, Cape Town, Madagascar? No, South Africa. Is it Cape Town? Cape Town, South Africa? Or maybe there's both. Maybe there's a Cape Town, Madagascar and the Cape Town, South Africa. I wouldn't know. Anyway, let's... You're the fortunate one. Yes. Let her be. Let her be. Yes, carry on present course. The Fortune. This battleship does not want to go faster than 14 knots. I don't know why. It just doesn't. And the Admiral. Yeah, South Africa. Where's the grandma? About there. she's trying. She's trying. It's like the grandmother that the grandchildren come past, and then they're like, "Hey, let's go on this extremely, modern PC," and she's like, "Okay, dear, I'm going to give it my best." It's adorable, but you just kind of go, "Yeah, poor you." Actually, you know what? That is getting to be me these days because I don't have a smartphone, so I shouldn't really say stuff like that lest I curse myself. The Hind! The Hind! Well, let's see if we can make you a little jackal. The Jackal and Hind. Or, since we're being not so say-so, do something with said Hind. It's... Military simply with half speed. Careful, the captain C6, so we want to half speed. Yes. It's very logical. Very, very logical. At that ludicrous speed, we wanted to half speed. The penguin. The Roswina. I was about to say Rosanna, Rosanna. The what's that? The lava rock? L-A... No. Lava rock? Lava rock? That was almost lava rock, you little cheeky bugger. The Sibyl. Wait. We sunk the Sibyl? Okay, what was Sibyl? Because Sibyl... Okay, actually, you know what? There's a bit of irony there. I have been watching Silence of Shadows. And the episode of Silence of Shadows that I'm actually watching, which is a Vampire the Masquerade thing, they've just been introduced to Sibyl. I think this bodes well for my, sleep tonight. Oh, I did try and install some... Well, actually, I did try... Obviously, I got busy. But I got one mod done for War of the Sea. I don't know how well that's going to go. Sunday. I'll do the stuff for Sunday. I've had too much of a bad head today to do any more than that. Okay, that was a lovely hit. 9,000 battleship 3-inch gun. Oh, that's 9 damage. Okay, the 12-inch gun. I misread that as 9,164. No. The 12-inch gun did that. Good, right. Okay, I was thinking, hang on a minute. Oh, God. I was giving that gun way too much credit. The Orpheus. Penguin forgot how to swim. Indeed. Ooh, there is a battleship over here, so we do have to be a little bit careful now. Right in the rear. Hurry aft! Into the citadel! And then... devastation. Yeah! The EXE. Yes, the executable file should be executed. Let's execute her, shall we? Did someone just put... Yes, the Albion Online. I think that's the thing. Versus the Octavia. Live rent free in your chat. Yeah, there is some truth in that. Not that I mind. The EXE 60 to extensive fire. Microsoft, I think your system broke. EXE, your EXE broke. Your executable file went. The Vindictive was sank due to structural damage. To be honest, I think that's exactly what the Vindictive deserves. If the Vindictive was being vindictive, then she deserves that. The Reine Blanc. That's probably how it's supposed to be. Blanche. I don't know whether to call it Blanc or Blanche. A Blanche. We'll call it Blanche. We'll go Blanche. Oh, Blanchy. The Tempede is just 14 knots. On the bright side, she's permanently got the accuracy bonus of 20.7. She's permanently got the 20.7 accuracy bonus because she just can't do anything. She can't go anywhere, so she's... Oh, the Thunderer. What happened to the Thunderer? Was she thunderstruck by any chance? Partial penetration? Main deck penetration. Okay. What are you anyway? You've got 12.3s. Okay, you are a much older vessel than I gave you credit for. Okay, you are ancient. What about this? What about the Albion? I'm not quite sure what to make of you. Oh no, torpedoes. It's raining torpedoes. Hallelujah, it's raining torpedoes. You know what, let's try and take them midships. Let's try to slow down enough to take them midships. Where the torpedo bout is the thickest. There we go, dud. 300 damage and a dud. That's workable. I accept that outcome. And the I would say the Port Albion, but let's be honest, she's been a bit of a pain. Judging by, you know, her firing. Her existence is a bit of a pain, so yeah. All forward and ground downwards. Indeed, ground on them. You know what? I shouldn't have said that, should I? Ground on them. That is not what I meant. I said it, meaning something completely different. And then my brain filled in the gap, and you know what? We're gonna do the. You're not getting the transports. No, we're not. Nothing like a ground pound. Yes, we are ground pounding them. We, you know, Amelia is not here, so we're ground pounding them in their place. Amelia Watson. Target the Russell. Because Russell just seems like the kind of name for someone who's going to be a bit of a... Yeah. I don't think I've ever met a Russell. So you know what? I should probably keep that presumption to myself. I know it's Russell Howard, but... Oof. Well, that was mighty convenient. We don't have to deal with the problem whether commenting on a name called Russell is bad or not. Because Russell is sunk. That's fair. The violence has sunk. The Demondi? Diamond? That's not diamond. You're trying to turn me over there. Okay, are they over there? Why are you trying to get me to reverse? I turned the AI on and you wanted to reverse as your first thing. I'm sorry, but the AI still needs some work if its first course is to reverse from, you know, this comfortable fight. You are winning. You are almost intact, and your first course is to go over there. The Octavia has sunk due to structural damage. Yes, the heavy cruiser's on her way, but, you know. And the Grandma, bless her, she's trying. She's trying enough and succeeding enough to be hip. That's what we'll say. We'll say she's succeeding enough to be hip. She's like the cool grandma. She can do most of it. Needs a little bit of a hand every now and again. Yes, let's put it like that. She's not perfect, but she's lovely, and you just want to, you know, you want to celebrate. Yeah, she can shoot. She can shoot. You just want to, you know, she's not going to quite manage it, but you just want to encourage it. Alsace, I think, is about to do a thing. But you go up. Yeah. Though to be fair, that was only 53 damage, so she's done alright, the Alsace has. Yeah, the talent, can you see the arrow? Alsace is turning for reasons I can't quite understand. There's our ships over there. And the lava rocket's the last ship. The lava rocket's down. Enemy spotted southeast. That direction, okay. Torpedo hit the battleship. Oh no. Oh no. Somebody got hit with a torpedo. I think you just got hit with a torpedo. That's not nice. How dare you get hit with a torpedo? Anyway, there's apparently a battleship around, so let's make an attempt to deal with said battleship. Southeast of England? You're better off going north. That's not because I'm, you know, slightly north. Nope, no reason at all for me to say anything like that, honest. AI also takes into account ships in the way. Yeah, but not a full 360, I shouldn't think. CA hit BB with a torpedo hit. Well, where? How? Where? What? They're sunk. Enemy spotted south. Right, where's the flagship? The Dunker Q. Are you the flag? Ah, there they are. Well, there's somebody's anyway. There is somebody. You know, they said south. Don't question the AI's logic. You will get an aneurysm. Division is flag 1. What? Division 1 is flag 1. Dunker Q. Torpedo range. Oh, right, yeah. Division 1's flag 1. Okay. That makes sense. Anyway, all the transport's gone away. And they're just kind of firing. I wonder whether this guy is just retreating. There you are. Ashley, you're coming over here, so sure, you reverse. Reverse! There we go. Fire! You're just going to run about in circles doing ineffectual fire, aren't you? Range is out. Oh no. The grandmother is about to take a paddling. How fast are you actually? You don't know. Oh, she's never been identified. Okay. Ricochet. Right, they can't keep up. Okay, that's going to be an issue. She's clearly faster than us. You've barely taken a scratch. You haven't taken a scratch. Okay. Yeah, it's only going to be a matter of time before... did you get a hit? No, you didn't. Somebody got a hit. Oh, I'm stretch. She did take it. She did get hit, so we do have to be aware that she did take a hit. Wasn't a big hit, but she did take a hit, which means she's going to be slightly slower. I just want her to be, you know... This is kind of one of the annoying things, because the AI will start shooting at me. And I won't be able to actually do anything about it, which is going to be highly annoying. I mean, we could absolutely just destroy this ship, but it's not going to happen. It's probably just there or somewhere. The Admiral with its impacts is doing well. What? Who are you? And what? No. Who are you? And what are you doing? I think you're the person I sent after the transports, and then no transports. You're also looking for the transports unsuccessfully. Yeah. The transports are out here somewhere, but I don't think we're going to find them anytime soon. Which is a shame, a genuine, true shame. Okay, battleship has been spotted. Fire coming from over there, which is zero surprise, as that's what we reckon she would do. Let's try and detect her at least. Set some to AI command. Nah. Oh, actually, you know what? Sod it, I will. Let me select that ship, please. Set to AI command. AI command. AI command. The ones looking for the transports. Yeah, hopefully they'll detect something. They best do anyway. Let it be. Let it be. Apparently I had 4 people and then I had 0 people. No, they're going straight for the battleship. The battleship's there, they're turning around straight for the battleship. They're not actually looking for the transports. Yeah, they're turning around for the battleship. They're not actually looking for the transports at all. Which is annoying because the enemy battleship is out there firing, and I'm going to lose. I could potentially lose ships here because they're doing the stupidness. I hate it. I hate how. It's not full. It doesn't. This doesn't add anything to the game. Sorry, developers, but this doesn't add anything to the game. Being shot at from invisible doesn't. Yeah, the AI straight cheats. Yeah. This isn't adding anything to the quality of the game or enjoyment. This is just ridiculous. It's a battleship, for goodness sake. It's a bloody battleship. Oh well, cup of tea time. Yes, the pink moustache with a cup of tea. How very appropriate. It's weird to think we've been playing for an hour and we haven't even ended a turn yet. And battle button went. Well, it won't because it's now keeping just at a distance and keeping us under fire, so it won't end the battle. I mean, I'm going ×5. It's so close to us that it won't let me. Because it's going ×5. Hopefully, we find it, hit it in the engine, and, you know, I could retreat, but... Ah, there we go. Fire! Destroyed my sword. Oh. Oh, flash fire. Flash fire 3. Okay, it was worth holding on for a few seconds. Okay, they had superior ships. 10,000 people dead. Hang on, we lost one ship. And they get 900 points. They lose 12, 26, 39, 48. They, yeah, no, it's right there. 50, yeah, 51 kills. And we only get that. That is... You shortchanged me. Developers, you just shortchanged me hard. That was a hard shortchange. I feel kind of robbed. I actually feel kind of robbed, to be honest. That's not good. You know what? I will... No, you know what? No. I wanted peace with you. You said no, so up yours. Up Pompeii! Up Pompeii! Up Pompeii! You'll never ever get it all. Up Pompeii! Pompeii! Salute! Naughty naughty! Up Pompeii! Well, look at the way it is today. It's getting out of hand. There's no decorum in the forum. The gravity surrounded. I don't know where to turn, but give me time, and I'll soon learn. If you had agreed, then more likely you dropped out. Yeah, I doubt it. I gotta be honest, I doubt it. I don't feel like they would. Because we've had this before where we've gone, hey, please, we've had a major fight against them, and they've gone, oh well. The Kaiser Franz Joseph I was the first of 2 protected cruisers built for Austro-Hungary. Maximum space at 4,000 tons. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser, destroyer. Heavy cruiser, light cruiser, transport. The reason war continues is because you agreed then continue to sink their ships. What? That don't make any sense. What? Hang on, what? The battles are still ongoing, so how can I not do that when the fights are still ongoing? You know what? We'll try that. When they ask and you agree, Tig needs to do a city stream this weekend to blow off some steam. Honestly, like I'm not going into details, but reality just gave the family a bit of a kick in the face today, so I'm not going into any details. But today has been rough. I also don't. I mean, have you played me? Skip them. Yes, yeah, but then I take losses. I mean, anyway, have you seen me, Clyde? There's no battle if you skip the battle. Yeah, but then I take losses, and we tried that before. Remember, with Austro-Hungary, and they just started a war anyway. It just went. The war continues even though we skipped. Because we skipped it by accident. We ended the battle, skipped by accident, didn't we? Or am I misremembering? I could have sworn we'd accidentally skipped 1 or 2. I could have sworn that was the case. Could be wrong. Could be misremembering. But I could have sworn that was the case. Yeah, target the things that are actually a threat. Like, you know, the destroyers. Sink the destroyers. Oh god, what are you? I don't know where you're going. Turn. Come on, Infinite. Inference of the network. Okay, the light cruiser's down. The F class. Okay, well, someone's having a flash fire. How many flash fires do you want before you sink? There you go. Many. I think the word is many. No, that happens while at war. Fair enough. I wish there was a way to sort of guarantee they would accept it, because we've had it where they've offered stuff and then just reneged on their agreement, so we've definitely had that. All of the flash fires, yeah. It's still going. It's still going. They have almost no turrets left. Still going. Oh, that looks good. But torpedo, you just... Okay. You curved the top, indeed. Something tells me this heavy cruiser is not going to be very happy very shortly. All of their light cruiser support is dead. Their destroyer is dead. Actually, there's probably a destroyer or a light cruiser left. But, yeah, their fleet is not very healthy. Let's just say that. Their fleet is not healthy. That would be the penetration, I think. Okay, we are getting penetrations. You launch them and they turn forwards almost immediately. Indeed. Oh, this... Okay, this poor cruiser. This poor cruiser. You could just hear the whining of the engines as they slowly fail. Another impact in the aft. Shells out. Missed, but that's fine. I think that was blocked. Ricochet. He's trying to turn away. David Jones, is it for me? Yeah. But David Jones is for stuff. The CA, you know, with the name like CA. CA-287. With a name like that, I think you just kind of deserve whatever's coming to you. With a name like that, it's sort of like, hello, I'm generic cruiser number 1. It's kind of like asking for trouble. They ran out of names. Yeah, it's just asking for problems, isn't it? CA-2000, it's like, you're expendable. The Expendables, eh? Oh, actually, The Expendables was an interesting film. I haven't watched Expendables in ages. They were expendable. The Clemenceau is taking a tiny, tiny hit. Do you have any torpedoes? No, you don't. Partial pen. They built so many they ran out of names. I'd like to think... I know that's the actual reason, but in the terms of the game, I like to think, okay, you're generic cruiser number X. We're free to get rid of generic cruiser number X, you know. Heavy cruiser wrecked. It's like, you are generic cruiser number 1. You are generic cruiser number 2. When I haven't seen it happen, it's hilarious. Bubble, bubble, Jordan, trouble, part of the bubble. Bubble, 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 bubble. Then again, I have a habit of naming ships like that. Eh. Depends on the ship. Oh, is that a destroyer or a torpedo boat? I think that's a torpedo boat. That's a torpedo boat firing torpedoes. Okay. Hard over. Stop. Actually, you're going to get hit, aren't you? Oh, bugger. Right, turn. Don't stick the back out. Don't stick the back out. Ooh. Ooh, you're in for it now, mate. I think if I was the captain on that ship, I would be angry by this point. I'd be like, okay, you tried, my turn. Would be like, alright, you had a go, my go. Then again, they have a habit of naming ships. Yeah. What's your accuracy? 17%, as opposed to 21. Angry captain. Indeed. Angry captain. That was its YOLO. It has no torpedoes now. Torpedoes destroyed. He's trying to run away. How dare she? Penetration, flooding, further penetration. Corvette 1, Corvette 2 with a random name Evan. Yes, well that's the name you have to fear. You don't have to fear Corvette number 10,000, you have to fear Corvette Evan. It's like when everybody else in the fleet is Corvette number X. And then suddenly there's a named ship, it's like, okay, that guy is serious. A partial pen. It's pretty damn sad that 9.6-inch gun does a partial pen on base what is 3 inches of bell. That is pretty damn sad. I'd say myself that is pretty damn sad. Oh, 3 inches of bell, partial pen. Engine number 3 damaged. She's trying, bless her. She's trying. She's actually survived longer. What do you have? Anti-flood 3 or something? Anti-flood 3, yes you do. Double bottom, yeah. Okay, that explains why you're still there. Cold, natural, steam. Okay, you've got auxiliary 2 as well, which makes sense. Okay, that explains why this thing's still alive. Because there are so many holes in the ship, and this thing has so much ability to pump out water. It's like, okay, there's another hole, sir. Let's just get the other patch. So there's a hole in my shoe. I don't care. Just get out the other patch and deal with it. Only 24% accuracy. It's kind of disappointing. The whole reason what we single turrets was so good. Hey, get that. That's better. That's much better. That's much better. Okay. No, I love balloons. Right. Hey, solid victory. The Acheron class was a redesign of the 1 class, or the I class, of 1913. A class of 23 destroyers built for the British Royal Navy, built between 1919 and 1912. Class considered heterogeneous in the design, harmonious in design, especially when the propulsion system, which provides a speed of up to 35 knots. Okay. So basically, pretty standard. Pretty standard for the time. Yeah, why did I lose stuff in the North Sea again? Fleet. Status. Status report. In the battle. In being. No, we don't. Something that needs sea. No. No. Yeah, you're all fine. You can now begin sea control. You can now be sea control. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Did the other Petro class get? No, the other Petro class are repairing, which is annoying. They've been built and now they're being repaired. Time to print another ship. Yeah. Ooh, crew. Okay, we need more budget to crew because that's horrible. How did we lose so many ships? A convoy. Oh, joy. Danny, I think you're about to lose the name ship of the class. The T-class. Yes, the T-virus is a horrible thing that's about to happen to this. Secondaries, armor, shields, all the guns except the main guns, protecting them from being incapacitated. Fair enough. But yeah, let's actually get in there. The fantastic, it's just been, was so fantastic, it happened to be escorted by Danny himself. Or herself, sorry. Herself. Just, oh. Tomato sauce, tomato sauce. Everybody likes tomato sauce except for those who don't. I kind of think that it's a shame that the curvature of those barbets doesn't allow for the proper turrets to actually slip in there. It'd be nice if they did, but they just don't. I just kind of want to imagine this thing with 20-inch guns because I think that'd be hilarious. Oh, it's like the ending class. Like a Kaiser class. It's a Kaiser class. I'm not so scared anymore. I thought that was going to be a problem. I like how I say that and then it immediately opens fire. It heard me. It heard me and it went, oh no you didn't. It went, oh no you didn't. The Danny class has spotted question mark. Oh no. What's the thing for secondary guns again? I think it's just Alt. Yep, Alt, right click. Also, you need to slow down to about 14 knots-ish. Secondaries, make this thing Swiss cheese, please. I prefer if you made it Swiss cheese. Although they still look like the 7-inch guns now, so it has some upgrade potentially. Oh no, the Danny class took a hit. So did they. So did they. Okay. Shots out. This general battleship did take another hit. Yeah, partial pen. I don't know what to think about all these partial pens. I do know what to think about that though. Turn. Actually turn. The closer we get, the better chance we have of using torpedoes, so... Okay, another partial pen. You know what? Rather than worrying about both of these, let's just deal with this. Let's deal with this ship in a more formal capacity by ruining it. Penetration in case they're destroyed, okay. Damage to the main guns, a little bit of light damage. There we go. Significant damage to the enemy. Ooh, I've taken significant damage too. 11.1-inch guns. Okay. This is my 13-inch. Actually, you know what? 11.1. What's the penetration value? 30. Penetration value 40. Okay. And the T-virus is being dealt with. What do you have? 4.5 torpedoes, if I remember correctly? Yeah, just 4.5. Although 8 point, oh, they're 8.2 inch rather than 6 inch. Okay. You've got 7. Oh, only 7% accuracy. Okay, okay, that's fair. If you fire that torpedo, we're going to have a problem. I said you're going to have a problem. Over penetration damage to the torpedo again. How fast are you? Faster than me, I'd imagine. No, 17 knots. Okay, so we can outrun you. Fair enough. You know what? Full ahead. All ahead full. Oh, actually, you know what? All ahead, 17 knots. Your aft torpedo is still 100%, so we do have to be worried. Hello, Danny. You are currently embroiled in battle. You are You are currently outnumbered 2-1. Different battle, yes. And you took a torpedo on the nose, but I think you saw that. Against the T-Virus and the BB 2035. There we go. BB-235 is not as fast as the Daddy class actually, it's only 17 knots, so this is too old a style of battleships trading fire. She's... because of the torpedo hit, I think we're technically losing, but not for long, hopefully. Guns can penetrate each other, but I think my armour can hold out better, or at least somewhat better. With a partial pen, just had a hilarious thought. What was a hilarious thought? I would like some hilarity in my life. 17 knots, 16.9. How rude. Continue firing, good sir. What if the number of the name was the year of the launch? No. No. Tempting, but no. Another partial pen. Ooh, she has angle problems. I like angle problems. And they're not mine. Another casemate destroyed. How many casemates have we lost? All of... oh, it's only the 4-inch guns, not to worry. You know what? We're just going to drive straight at her. I know it's going to reduce our accuracy and firepower, but let's just go straight for her. Let's go straight for the jugular. Poor Grandma. She's actually faster than this ship. This ship's max speed is 17.4. Hers is 20. Well, not 20 anymore, but you know. Here we now have the ×5 button. I think we are technically and slowly losing. Should have kept the refit model, could have updated them again. No, we couldn't, because the actual base hull, I've had a look on the forums, and the base hull actually goes out of date. So, yeah. With the base hull going out of date, you can no longer build them, because people have been mentioning that on the forums. So she couldn't have been redone, because you can't change the base hull. You can change everything, pretty much everything else, but you can't change the actual hull. So we couldn't. So this was the final upgrade. We couldn't do anything else. Not build a refit. No, you can't. You can't build a refit, because the base hull of it can't. This base hull was the experimental battleship. I can no longer build experimental battleships. So even if we did a complete refit of everything else, we can't build. We won't be able to build the refit because it's classed as obsolete tech. So we won't be able to do it anyway. It'd be nice if we could, but it's not going to work. And there has been quite a few comments on the forums about people being annoyed by this, which is entirely understandable, to be honest. We're at 17.8, they're at 16.4. You don't rebuild a ship when the hull refit the ship though. No, this is what I'm saying. We can't build the refit because of the hull. Because this whole base is obsolete. You know, it'll be easier to show you after the battle. This hull is obsolete. The hull she was built on is obsolete. This hull cannot be built. So even if we did a refit and completely changed everything else and upgraded all the guns and everything, the hull is obsolete. I know, but that's how they decided to do it. Because there's been comments on the forum about it. That's why we couldn't build those other destroyers. That's why we couldn't build the other destroyers, because they were had an obsolete hull. Sorry, that's why we couldn't build the new heavy cruisers, because their hull is obsolete. Alright, Isaac, how are you doing? So too was HMS Hull's form obsolete IRL when she was sunk. Yeah, but this is the developers do it. And there's been quite a few people on the forums asking for it to be changed, but there's been no response from the devs. And she was scheduled for a refit. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I acknowledge it, and I agree with you. But this is just the way the developers have done it. I don't know why they did it. Anyway, hello Tig, didn't know you were streaming today. Yeah, originally Thursday wasn't going to be a slot, but Thursday was taken up with me and Tutorial, so I just kept Thursday slot. It was supposed to be War in the Sea, but frankly, I've had a really bad day. So, yeah, that didn't materialise. It was supposed to be War in the Sea. I managed to get one of the mods doing, but yeah. Why don't you turn to HU? Because she's only got standard bulkheads. Wow, own cruise speed 20.7. Nice. If there's no response, they might be reconstructing the code for the ability to continue refitting hulls. Either that, or I haven't found the response. It could be either or. It's not like I get it right all the time. Could be either or, to be honest. You know what? Sorry, switch to HU. This ship doesn't have any talking. Oh yes, it does. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hang on a minute. The armor piercing. Wait, stop. Have I read that right? The aft belt penetration, but that was with a HE. 11-inch partial penetration. The high explosive is doing more penetrative power than the armor What? What? You know what? No, I'm not even going to question it. The armor piercing is doing more to penetrate than the regular stuff. Okay, right. I think that's the problem. Something tells me that's the problem. Oh, we've lost the ability to... Right, all the damage has been on this side, so why are we just... Oh, no, because we were chasing it from this side, weren't we? Okay. There we go. Continue firing. Damage instability, 40%. Yay! Over penetration, destroyed the funnel. How fast is it going? 7 knots, so we're still technically outrunning it. On a technicality, we're outrunning it. Blocked, fire. Funnel destroyed. I really want to take out another one of their turrets. I think we took out one, didn't we? No. Took out our 8-inch. Oh, we took another major hit. Anyway, Danny, you are finally going to sink, I think. I believe this is it for you, Danny. At least for your battleship form. Your destroyer form is fine, but your battleship form is going to not be a thing very soon. Anyway, cup of tea. can't make up its mind. This is also what was on the forums about damage calculations and ricochet calculations. Because some rounds that should be going through are just getting blocked. Obviously, it's the app. Obviously, with the whole form, it makes sense. I'm cancelling the stream tomorrow. I can have a moment of peace from the Ukraine war, so bear with me. Oh, I didn't know you were over there, Isaac. Or in the vicinity, sorry. I can stream tomorrow. I'll repeat that. I'm cancelling my stream tomorrow. I can have a moment of peace for Ukraine, so bear with me. Ah, okay. I misread that, but yeah, that's fine. Now, if you want to drop your channel link into the description or into a comment once the video's up, feel free to, because other people could have a look at you. Because it's not always even with a unique name like yours, it's not always easy to find stuff like that. And then when you do stream, people can just click. If the enemy cruiser hadn't been there, we would have won this fight. It was the enemy cruiser that made the difference, I think. Because we had to deal with the enemy cruiser before we dealt with the battleship. I think that's what the problem was. On the bright side, she's almost out of ammo, but then again, I don't know, we're still okay for ammo. She's fired. This is the first time in the entire battle that she's able to actually outpace us, which is pleasant. Not pleasant, I should say. Really, angle again. Come on, 3% accuracy. The legendary 3%. There we go. Penetration. Destroyed your secondary tower, which I think was already destroyed. Oh no, fire control damage. Accuracy reduced to 2.8%. Oh joy. Yeah. Sorry, Danny. You know what? I'm going to try and save the Danny class. I don't think it's going to work, but an attempt is going to be made. Full retreat at 4 knots. Ricochet. An attempt will be made. I don't think this is going to work as I say, but I'm going to try. Yes, I need to stand because my leg is going to sleep again. I feel like I'm doing nothing but complaining lately, and I don't like that. Or maybe I'm just, yeah. I'm about to just complain again. Right. Oh, dip session. So leg doesn't get to sleep any more than it has to. There we go. And back. Oh, actually, okay. We actually have more turrets backwards than we do forwards. Fair enough. They have one turret back. Oh, turn I should microphone a bit closer. They have one turret back, which is... Oh, microphone, please don't do that. Please, I know you're hanging on literally by a thread. Oh. That's better. Actually have the side where you can hit. Do I end battle? I think I do. End battle. Technically a victory for us. Okay. Wait, yellow versus red? Really? How? We were getting our asses handed to us. There is 9 years and 2 generations of difference between these two ships. Okay, well, I'm not going to complain. When the game hands me a fish, I'm not going to complain. Fish? A win. When the game hands me a win, I'm not going to complain. yeah, we just straight up right. If we go to design ships and new design, yeah, if you look, the experiment, obviously Dreadnought 1 and that lot aren't available anymore. We've got Dreadnought 4, 5, sorry, we've got Dreadnought 6, 5 and 4. And then modernized Dreadnought. We don't have, you know, experimental Dreadnought and all the rest of that. We also have just a couple of these, like, I mean, we've still got Light Cruiser 1 for whatever reason. Actually, we've got Scout Cruiser. It's a Scout Cruiser, like, yeah. Freeland Heritage came out, just said. Yes, it did. Playing with a bit of string. Perfectly normal. I mean, what's wrong with playing with a bit of string, right? Ooh, that is not a good gun position. Why have these there if you can't put a turret on it? Will these go? Oh god, no! Nothing will even go there. Why? That thing is a lie. That is a lie, devs. That is a fib. Do we want a bunch? We don't want a bunch of 5-inch guns. Oh! The Klein-class battle cruisers, because yes. Honestly, the Isaacs are doing well. The Isaacs are doing well. Ba 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 ba. Right, the DDDD Denny class. The DDDD Denny class. It's a DDDD Denny class. We need. Yeah, we need double turrets because we're getting to the era where we really need to. Ooh, cruiser. Please let it be something good. No! No. Come on. I want a heavy cruiser. I really need it. I need a heavy cruiser. I need a proper heavy cruiser. We're still using the heavy cruiser from the early 19th century. I need a heavy cruiser. Come on, game. Crew pool, 64. Pairing 9 months. The daddy class you can go into in being. Because yeah, you did your duty, but you paid for it. In being sea control, not with that much damage, you're not. In being. In being. I'm really annoyed that these immediately went into being repaired. They had all these months of being built. I think it was 19 or 20 months of being built. And then they're like, oh, we've been built. Let's go and start repairing ourselves automatically. Anyway, we've got the Isaac class. We have the Petro class. We've got the Klein class. Task Force. This could either go really, really well or ultimately terrible. Or ultimately terrible. Our task force. Our forces are able to approach and engage an enemy task force. Yeah, this is either going to go really well or really, really bad. Going to go really, really bad. The armor faces the numbers, indeed. I'll be armored by the numbers, ordered by the shoe. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. 'Cause Whoa! It's a Petro class. Oh, it's a Petro class. Hang on, but it said all the Petro class were for... Hey, what? What? You know what? Say hello to the Petro class, everybody. Let's just call that, you know, 8. We may as well call that 8 14-inch guns. Look at their bonuses. AP range, damage. You know, minus 33 reload time, fire rate. Just all that good things. All the good things. All the good things. Da 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 da. They left me versus. Yeah, that one. Nah, the Nelson's French cousin, indeed. Though obviously the French have a habit of sticking things forward, don't they? With the Dunkirks and everything like that. The Dunkirks, the Brecones? Brecon? Oh god, there's Dunkirk and a couple of others, and my brain is failing me. I've been playing World of Warships for long enough, I should know this, damn it. And her first shot was a miss, because, yes. She is a bit slow, though. But I'm hoping to fix that with engine tech sooner rather than later. Ooh, she's also not as manoeuvrable as I thought she would be. Oh, well. Oh! Oh, okay. One shot. Ping, ping. That's a destroyer. I would prefer you to... Okay, so she's got almost... I forgot she has basically no secondaries in the forward arc. Or almost no secondaries in the forward arc. Yeah, those are torpedoes. Let's not. Yeah, let's just say no. Just say no, kids. Just say no. If somebody offers you something dodgy, just say no. Like, actually, hard over. Oh, that turn. Torpedoes out. Top God. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay. Is there a gap there? No, there isn't. Okay, turn your bomb. Oh, she did it, thank goodness. Okay, she's not very healthy. Destroyer is no longer very healthy. Good. The best enemy destroyer is an enemy destroyer that is not good. Although 25% additional accuracy, that is something to behold. Behold. Yeah, the Nelson's the French cousin in reverse. Oh, for goodness sake, torpedo detonated again. There we go. Turn the lights off, carry me home, na 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 na. Really? I'm tempted just to fire at that thing, just in case it goes invisible. I might do that actually. Can the secondaries reach that far? Probably not. Yes, oh yes I can, okay. Right, straight line speed, please. It's a shame Petro's in bed. Petro will be able to see the first battle of the Petro class. She's actually taking way more damage than I thought she would. I mean, this thing is not as well armoured as I would like because of, you know, the big guns. We gave her guns and then we didn't give her a lot of anything else. Which is coming to bite us a little bit in this fight. Torpedo out. Torpedo hasn't been spotted. Ah, she spotted. Oh, torpedo malfunction. That was going to hit, game. Game, that was actually going to hit. Right. Partial. Why you... No. AP. Armor quality 50. Armor quality 117. Okay. There we go. Is it the BB Elmer Wade? or armor weight. Oh no, fear. Fear! No. No, we're not doing fear. Actually, you know what? We might do fear. We might do fear. Klein did mention something about having a chill weekend, so we might do. Maybe. Probably not, but it's worth a thought. Just have a lot of spam. There's just a lot of spam here. Just a lot of low caliber spam that is slowly adding up. What is your top speed? 20... Okay, fair enough. That enemy... yeah. It forgot that its torpedoes exist, which is fine by me. Yes, sink. Thank you. I'm not sure what I think about the Petro class's performance. I thought this was going to be a really good ship, but I'm not convinced anymore. She's too lightly armoured. Yes, she has the firepower, but she's just too lightly armoured. Let's look at all this nonsense. I don't think we've lost any guns. We've lost torpedo tubes, because, you know, of course we have. When don't we lose torpedoes? But I'm not sure. We might want to get some upgrades and just wait, I suppose. Our accuracy isn't too bad. Given the nature of the ship, our accuracy isn't too bad. Right, we know the torpedo boat's over that way, but she's buggering off. Hello, Komalachi. I know I'm going to pronounce that name wrong, but hello either way. Welcome. Yeah, her accuracy's... well, actually, 9%. I think she's just getting a little bit unlucky. We might want to see what her sister ships are like. I think she's just got a smidge unlucky. What's the DD doing? Dying! Dying very slowly. At 3 knots. Yes, Mr. Big Shot 3, we should remember to look after his mental health as well as being 2. Yes, I do. I'm not a big shot. I don't know who you're talking about, because I'm no big shot. I'm no big shot. But the concern is appreciated either way. The message is understood and the concern is very much appreciated. There we go, she's down. Now, we're never going to be able to catch that torpedo boat, so... I'm kind of disappointed. I'm a little bit disappointed in the Petros. Just that little bit disappointed. I think on the next upgrade we need to do something about her armor. You never completed the Fear series. Fear 3, it acts like... From memory, bear in mind I haven't played this in a little while, from memory, Fear 3 acts as if you're supposed to have a multiplayer part or a co-op partner the whole way through the game. It's a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much. Daddy class is going to take 8 months. Oof. "18 months, yay!" Nope, got 1 or 2. It's been a while since I've played them, actually. I finished them, but it's just been a while since I've actually gone through and played them all. Research, what do we... Yeah, 2 months for that. We don't know about engines and boilers, but we definitely need turrets. We just flat out need turrets. Reduces boiler rate in fuel. Yeah, you know what? Let's improve fuel. Because fuel will reduce our costs. It'll increase our efficiency and reduce our costs. Austro-Hungarian Empire. Okay. I'm not a big shot. I'm tiny. Insignificant. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh, God. Right. Prepare to run down the torpedo boats, because they're going to just run away. They're going to do what they normally do, and they're going to run away from the Alsace. Ooh, I've not seen that. I don't think I've seen this one before. The Lieutenant Shifstakov class was a group of 4 destroyers built in 1905 for the Imperial Russian Navy. Displacement of 640 tons, top speed 25, which is good for that time. 3 torpedo tubes and 1 4-inch gun. And 5 3-inch guns. Oh. Was recovered. Oh, rediscovered. I thought it's a... Yeah. Anyway, TBs. Yes, even the AI wants to close it and fight this one. Come on, Alsace, you can do it. I wanted to go for the bigger guns to make this more future-proof, and I think it's worked out. Because, to be honest, both the Danny class and the Rin class are actually managing to survive. They're going into engagement after engagement, and they're coming out of it. I mean, granted, I thought I was going to lose Danny last turn. But it's actually doing well all in all. That's a scary front. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just, you know, bang. There's no bang bangs in these two. But, you know, bang, 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 bang. Whoa, what happened? Whoa, what? What happened there? What on earth happened there? Enemy spotted northeast. Right, keep... I think I genuinely think they're running away, because we're on times 30. It's not like I'm hiding. I am actively pursuing them. I'm actively pursuing them. Imagine if they were quad guns. Yeah, that would be a bit much. I think that would be a bit overkill. Although, with French quad guns, actually, I suppose it's throw enough shells at the wall and something's going to hit. Yeah, we're never going to catch them. Why did you even attack Germany? I know, they saw the front of the Ring class and they went, no. The Duplex class was a group of 3 armoured cruisers for the French Navy between those dates. Displacement of 7,000 tons. Yeah, I mean, 1904, armed with 2 twins, and we can't put twin turrets on our ships yet. Really? These are destroyers, so maybe they will actually fight. Alert! Enemy destroyers are approaching! Those dates. Yes, yes. Those dates. Because you know if I try and say the dates, I'm going to mess it up. I will butcher the dates. Not that the dates really mind. The dates are dates. We're not dating the date, so the dates can be left undated. I think that's technically a grammatically correct sentence. The dates can remain undated. Yes. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba ba. Never long, never be, never long, never be. See. Yes, fire! Ineffectually, apparently. Try again. No. Try again. No. Yeah, there's this guy here that you need to deal with before you change fire. Oh, balls. I saw that. How fast are these destroyers going? 32. Okay, that's not that. Oh no, I think I've damaged the engines. I think I damaged the engines. Oh no. Oh no, Rin isn't here, but I'm sure would not be very happy that I damaged their engines. Oh, they've only got 2 torpedoes. Wait, what? Okay, some of these have only got 2 torpedoes a pop. Okay. Poor Rid. Poor Rid class. Grand total of 9 knots. Oh, if only that... There we go. Nice. The engines recover. Yeah. Okay, how are you alive? That's better. I'm sorry, but that was just... How many... Oh, what do you know? Torpedoes were detonated. Torpedoes were detonated, okay, at least by a 5-inch gun this time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So you survived 3 hits by high explosive 12.4-inch shells. I think that there's a little bit of nonsense going on there. Yes, you are poorly sick. A poor destroyer is poorly sick. And what I mean by poorly sick is we've been pouring, you know, shells into it and now it's sunk. You know, at least these... Are these German? Yes, these are... Okay, these are German ones. So, them having sort of numbers does make a level of sense. Because the Germans did number their torpedo boats and destroyers. So, that actually makes sense. The Germans are naff. Yeah, indeed, the Germans are being naff. That hurt. just no words for a second, and like, yeah, that was pain, Pecco. If Pecco was here, there would just be a perfect pain Pecco face. I can't do. Oh, enough! I thought. Oh, there was an eye in front of there. I'm just glancing over there, so I misread it. I thought it said naff, not enough. I thought it just went naff, as in it's naff. Enough is Takarachi language. Okay. You know, let's just view this thing from... Let's view this from the face of the doomed. Let's just view this from the face of those who are doomed. The brave souls on this ship who don't know when to quit. Or actually, we'll call them silly or stupid. Because there's bravery and then there's stupidity, and at this point I think they're being stupid. So, they've gone past the point of bravery into the point of derp. Although they are rocking quite a bit. They're doing the whole U-boat thing. Good game I'm playing. Gonna call it my torpedo boats destroy stack house. Tako Dachi attack. Okay, well at least one of the gunners paid attention and got a hit. The rest of them, I don't know what they were doing. I think they got so bored they had a cup of tea and just missed. Yeah. Oh, friendship. They had a glass of... Okay, right. I will make the excuse that they had a glass of wine before they started shooting guns. E.g. Taco 1, Taco 2, Taco 3. Taco Dachi, Taco. Right. In the meantime, I'm going to pour myself another cup of tea. And the cup of tea is still warm because I've found this ginormous... I think it's like technically a coffee pot, but it's basically using it as a ginormous teapot. Hit. I'm surprised the Rin is still on fire, actually. Oh, is the Rin still on fire, or was that fire already there? Here we go. That's better. They heard me. Although... yeah, something tells me the torpedo boat isn't very healthy. I don't know what it is, but there might be something about this torpedo boat not being very healthy. It might be the gigantic holes in the middle of it. You know, like that part of the deck doesn't exist, and the after the deck has a giant hole in it. There might be, you know, that, whatever that happens to be, and that, whatever. Yeah, I think this torpedo boat is just not very well. Yeah, it's thinking. I mean, when you go up to a torpedo boat and there's, you know, and it looks like that, you just kind of have to go, okay, it's not the seedlets. It can't just, you know, survive everything. It's no seedlets. Oh, that reminds me, Jennifer put a thing out about the seedlets. A seedlets. I haven't watched it all yet. I watched the first bit and then got taken away. How are we losing more transports in the Eastern Mediterranean? Why? We have cruisers there. We have a battleship there. We have 2 cruisers there. You know, I'm going to move ships over here. I'm going to move the Dumpy, a couple of these other cruisers over there to try and stop us from losing stuff. Right, you need to be in being. The Isaac can go back on sea control. The Vega is sea control. The Grand Sound can go on sea control. You can go on sea control. Anybody been damaged? Rig can stay on there. You're in being. Armor Wade. 19 crew members. Okay, trading cadets. Yeah, that's the problem. Research designed 1 month. Yeah, but I don't want a light cruiser. I want a proper ship. Proper ship, damn it. Convoy. Okay. Right. Oh, there are... Why? Hang on a minute. Why do I have transport ships in this gap? Why? This just seems like a really stupid idea. And the other Danny class... The other Danny class is fighting it. Okay. Sir Charles Braceford. Braceford? Ah, he opposed John Fisher. Yeah, there's good and bad to John Fisher. A lot of it's... he had some really good ideas and then he had some absolute piffle. Which is pretty much, you know, most things. Oh, these are armed. Okay. 4.2. Okay, these are armed. So what do we have? The Ford Occult, the Argo, and the Fulton. Fair enough. Very odd names for France, but I'll take them. Enemy spotted north. The grandma is going to give him a... Yep. A stern talking to, indeed. Judging by, you know, the paddling they just took, I'd say yes. She exchanged fire, which was really annoying. She just turned her fire to something else. She was firing at there, then she started firing there. It's a bit frustrating. Oh, torpedoes. Okay, well that was the thing. Okay, engine damage, which, and... all of these don't have any... okay, that's fine. Right, so you shot a torpedo at me. Okay. Let's change course. Wait, but you don't have torpedo... oh, you're a light cruiser, okay. I thought you were both the same class. Why did I think you were both the same class when you're visibly different? The torpedoes got lost in the red of life. Yes, yes, he did. They wanted to go home, country roads, West Virginia, and all the rest of that jazz, but then they realised, oh wait, no, let's not do that. This is what I do like about that forward turret. It's able to do a 360. I mean, they're launching torpedoes at me for invisibility. They got rid of that in World of Warships. Okay, we're getting a little bit... hang on, we're speed 13 and we're not speed 13. Damn it, game. Okay, you're a light cruiser. Stop pretending to be a heavy cruiser, because you're not. Okay, what's the range? Oh, wow, okay. They've upgraded the range by a lot. Let's switch to AP on the... oh! That worked! Okay, that was a thing. That was just a thing. That happened. Hello, Chex. I kind of prefer heavy cruisers over light cruisers. I mean, light cruisers have their place, I suppose. But I do see what you mean in terms of... well, definitely in terms of firepower. The issue that we're having with cruisers at the moment is the French cruiser designs are actually pretty bad in the early term. So I plan to buy Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnought. Also, hi. Yes. Where's the torpedo boat? No idea. Well, the early French, obviously the whole French hotel thing is a bit of a problem. And to be honest, they've been really accurate with the French hotels because they feel like the classic turn of the century French hotels. But that also means you have to deal with the same problems. So our cruisers, compared to pretty much everybody else, are horrible. I am also the cruiser design, so it's currently 1913, and the most advanced cruiser, aside from one battle cruiser, the most advanced cruiser I can actually use is a 1907 design, which is essentially what it is. You have a gun space there, a raised platform, or 2 raised platforms, sorry, and then lifeboats. So you can't use any of this space, and you can't put a funnel on these platforms. You can't put a tower on the platform. Only 2-inch guns go on there, so it's kind of bad. Yeah, the British early are also quite bad. World of Warships is going to be a new French super battleship. I think it's going to be decent. I haven't heard anything about a new French battleship. I know there's already some. Obviously, there's the French. Oh God, what's the French super cruiser called in World of Warships? I can't remember. Absolute German power, 1940s. Oh yeah, and yeah. Absolutely. I think the British also get that now. But, 150,000 tons. It's called the Petrie. Want that destroyer? You know what? My brain is pretty confuzzled today, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm a bit all over the place. Right, I think you just launched torpedoes. Yes, you did. It was a dud, and we avoided one, so that's okay. A salamander. I've got quite a few tier 10s. I just bought the Plymouth yesterday, but I had a really yeah, I had a really rough couple of days, to be honest. But I did buy the Plymouth yesterday, which was nice. I had fun for a little bit in it, but unfortunately the stream was... Ever since I did Microsoft Windows did an update, well, I should say Windows 10 did an update, and it's basically broken Streamlabs, so I keep having really choppy streams whenever I tax the computer, so I have to play certain games like this. Anyway. Okay, that's got to be the destroyer. The destroyer's got to be out there. Because that's not the cruiser, because the cruiser's torpedoes have been destroyed. So the destroyer has got to be right there, just out of range. When I break history, when the Germans only prefer doubles because I use quads. Yeah, well, that's one of the great things about this game. You can mix and match. I'm going to go with quads. 20.9 inch. I mean, I play World of Warships public test. It's going to be in there soon. Ah, that explains it. I've occasionally done the public test, but I tend to stick to the other one. I tend to stick to the main server, but I've very rarely have done public test. Oh, I think the malfunctioning torpedo might be heading towards the enemy. And it did it. That's fine. Anyway, the German fleet from hell. Perfectly understandable. You can make some really weird designs. I mean, the 20.9 inch guns, they're okay. They're just, of course, they're heavy. And that's the issue, is just the weight. I tend to kind of up armor my ships and reduce the amount of guns. A homing dud torpedo, yes. Imagine being a watchman on there, seeing the torpedo, and then just seeing it dud. Hang on a minute. Enemy smoke spotted west, but west is in that direction. But the AI wanted me to go over here. What? Ah, we've no longer got the ability to end the battle, so the enemy must be closing. I haven't... Oh, there you are. Straight out. Please tell me you're out of torpedoes, otherwise this is going to go very poorly. The downside of the Hell Fleet is it's slow, bad turning, and might not have good radar. Yeah, there's always that. Oh, our torpedoes are firing for a change. Are they actually going to do something? Wait, are they? Are we about to torpedo a destroyer again? Yes? Oh, that was close. Let's say, team, we had a 4-season time for there are nothing for Christmas. Pumpkin pie, yay or nay? I've never tried pumpkin pie. Panic firing, indeed. I've never actually tried pumpkin pie. I've barely tasted pumpkin at all. So I can't answer that because I don't know. I mean, anyway, going back to Ultimate Admiral's Dreadnoughts for a sec. It's still in beta. So there are still things to change. There are bugs. Like, torpedoes not firing. I have literally parked a heavy cruiser next to another heavy cruiser, and the torpedoes did not fire. That was incredibly depressive. I've actually lost ships because the torpedo armament refused to fire. But the good thing about big guns is big secondaries. Yeah. No, pardon me. Yes, yes, that is also a good thing. Yeah. When they actually hit, they hurt like hell. But it's just a case of when they hit, if they hit, and when they hit. Come on, Danny! You tell your gunners to aim better, Danny. Spammy HL should be like dying for the fatherland, indeed. And it's although with the latest patch or with the latest few releases, occasionally firing HE actually gets you better penetrations than firing AP. Also that. 11,000 damage with almost 12,000 damage with one shell of a 13.4-inch gun. And this design is 1904. That's a 1904 ship. Good to shoot accurately or go to the boilers, indeed. Well, these ships are heavy, it is. Yeah. The Bison was a group of French destroyers. Is that Bison or Bison? I'm going to call it Bison. We are winning. Austria-Hungary desperately ask us to sign peace. Yes, sure, fine, we agree. Lost 10 crew. Yeah, it's January 1915. And we're still using ships from 1904 because our ship designs are so far behind. If we look at our research, I can actually show you what I mean about the really terrible design. I mean, we've got destroyer, cruiser, battleship, battlecruiser. That's not as easy to do in the latest upgrades. In the latest updates, that's not as easy to do. You used to be able to get pretty much 50 inches of armor on a ship, but it's not. They've balanced it a lot. Right. So you would think, by looking at this ship, you would think, oh, there's plenty of usable space if we just get rid of those boats. But, yeah. You can't, the lifeboats aren't moved. In previous patches, you could move lifeboats. So, yeah. And you would think, oh, well, guns. Yeah. Can't put any guns on there. Except for 2-inch guns. 2-inch guns will go on there. You'd think, oh, funnel. Nope. Secondary tower. Nope. Nope. Even the small one. Nope. Funnel. Yeah, so essentially, this from here to here is completely unusable space. So the only place I can put a turret is there and there, which is really bad. So I'm still using a design from 1904, 1903. So I've had 5 of these battleships, basically. You would think so, but honestly, it's a bit, they're a bit, I'd say they're a bit wonky. It really depends on the kind of fight you have. It may be old, but not old. I guess if visited Pearl Harbor. What? Ah, not that old. Guess what I did was visited Pearl. Fair enough. I mean, I would be tempted to go to Hawaii, but at the same time, I can't. Look, I'm British. I may be, you know, an isekai tiger from another reality, but I'm British. I can't deal with the heat. Even the smallest of ships can blow up the Yamato. Absolutely. I mean, we have had a couple of really good YOLO runs in this game so far. We've had a couple of really good YOLO runs with just destroyers. We've also had some really terrible YOLO runs where we've used destroyers, and then those destroyers have decided to not actually do anything properly. Right, what's the Stark? Stark, because we need just more ships in general. I want to visit the Arizona Memorial. Oh, you what? God, sorry, I'm falling asleep. I know I normally stream until the early hours of the morning, but I'm a bit tired. It's just been one of those days. There's no territory we can grab, which is a bit... Yeah, it's only right, it's a minor victory, but their fleet has been... Well, obviously they've got these new ships now, but their fleet was not in a good way. Yeah, Light Cruiser 1. I really don't care about Light Cruiser 1, thank you. And again, we've lost ships in the Mediterranean, but how? Right, we are now at peace with Austro-Hungary. And we are allied with Italy, so how are we losing ships? You should take the CVs, you can't replace them. Actually, yeah, that was a thought. Actually, I should have... You're right, I should have done that. I didn't think that far ahead. Danny Class needs to be in being. You're in being. You can come into sea control. Yeah, what's annoying is these are brand new ships. They were just built, and then they immediately decided to refit. It's incredibly annoying that bugged. Anyway, we have the Stark. Let's view the ship. Is this actually worth anything? 2 times 11-inch guns. We wouldn't rename one of them a Danny class. Oh, it's one of these. Okay. Oh, we can't edit these designs or anything, but okay. Crop 1, ugh. Natural boiler, steam, rangefinder F. Actually, I don't really, do I like this ship? Probably not. That's more. Yeah, no wonder they were having accuracy problems. Well, you could, you can use a thingy that if you go up to into the files or something, it will let you be able to make up to 1,000-ton battleship. I'm not gonna mess around with files. Especially since they are, updating the game. If they update the game and you've messed around with files, it just causes so many problems. As we found out with our Bannerlord series, where everything just broke. It just all broke. Yeah, the Rudolph class. We're going to scrap these. But yeah, Ring class 1909. They're already obsolete. We can't build those. But yeah, Danny class 1904 for the battleships. The Klein class is still being built. The pre-cruiser cruisers. Because I thought we were going to get new cruisers, so I called them the pre-cruiser cruisers, because I thought, oh, these are going to be heavy cruisers. We're going to get new cruisers. Yeah, from 1897, and they are still in action. They are still fighting. It's ridiculous. What would my dream battleship be? What would my dream battleship be? Probably. I know this is a bit overgunned. Reduces. You can't. The thing is, that's a bit of a complicated question, because you've also got to decide what war is your dream battleship, but for what war. Are we talking World War One, World War Two, Age of Sail, 1600s? If we're talking like World War Two, then probably something like four quad 18s. Probably 4 quad 18s and a whole smack of a load of batteries of the 5 point, well, 5 point, what was it, 5.4, 5.5 inch secondary guns of the British, something like that. The Hanover is literally 1,000 tons. Yeah, literally 100,000 tons. Yeah, it's something like that. It's pretty ridiculous. The annoying thing about the Hanover is, you know, pumping torpedoes into the thing and it doesn't care. That is incredibly annoying. It's like, oh, I'm just going to rock it with my Shimakaze. Fire my torpedoes. Oh, it's still alive. That is so annoying. So frustrating. I mean, in World of Warships, I've got a fair smattering of ships, I would say. I don't have sort of all big ships. I've got quite a few... I'd say I've got... I'd actually say I've got a fair few... Oh, there's 3 cruisers there. I thought there was 1 for some reason. I've got a smattering of cruisers. Right, we need to move. Need to move one of these. Move, just like the one. Destroyers. Move. Let's move a couple for Bison, the Glaive. I've got a couple of tier 10s. I've got the Grover Kerr first. I've got the Minotaur. I've got the Zao. I've got the Yamato. Aha, we finally have a trained crew pool. The key to winning the war is to span building Tirpitz class. Oh god, when the Tirpitz was first released in World of Warships, just Tirpitz everywhere. When I first joined World of Warships back in 2015, just Tirpitz everywhere. I mean, the Tirpitz is an okay ship now. But the Tirpitz is an okay ship. The Otago is still a really good ship. I still really like the Otago. Mine would be the battleship with quad 120mm guns. 5 torpedo tubes. Lots of torpedo tubes. Did you know that it's underwater torpedo tubes? Tirpitz. I didn't know that Tirpitz had underwater torpedo tubes. No, I didn't. Our raiding ships have found a small enemy convoy. We just agreed to go to peace with these guys, so withdraw. Failure to withdraw. Oh god, we're fine. England is forcing our hand. I don't want to fight. Put torpedo bombs to. Oh, was that about to be refit? I know Nelson and Rodney had underwater torpedoes. Hood had torpedoes. Mortsil had torpedoes. Obviously, most of the Americans didn't, but. Why are you guys all the way back here? Oh, good. Shenanigans are afoot. A destroyer is leading light cruisers. Shenanigans are afoot. Right, there we go. The Infinite, which is, and the Isaac, so let's do that. Turn off Avoid, turn off AI. And you are just asking for problems. Why do you have 3 reserve ships attacking? I don't know. I wonder if it was just 1 Yamato or 11 Hanover class. Hanover class, that sounds really familiar. Oh, I just elbowed the sharp bit of my desk. Ow. Oh, my arm. Ow, my elbow. Sorry, but I've got enough of my own problems at the moment. These? Yes. Honestly, yes. Actually, they're... The German super battleship. Hanover tier edition. Oops. No. No, I'd say it was probably 2 or 3 would be able to... Oh, what's this? It's saying... How have I got a notification and then no notifications? Come on. They have the... It has the 12k health. 125k. I don't actually remember that ship. I probably, knowing how much I've done, I probably fought one, but it's not one that comes to mind immediately. Gotta admit, it's not one that comes to mind immediately. The Omraflam. Okay, the Isaac's here, and the Isaac and Infinite just... The Infinite just keeps getting into battle, and so does Isaac. Enemies northeast. Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to... Ooh, that was close. Where did you come from? Torpedoes off. Direct hit. Avoid. Oh, God. Why do you have multiple torpedoes when you're just a whatever? Oh, it's okay. We're not that badly damaged. That's better. Now we're taking fire. There we go. Much better. Right, let's get ourselves back on course. Whoa, no, don't go away from the enemy. Follow them up. Chase! Whenever I first found about Super BBs, I just spent the Super BBs and carriers, but both teams just had one big battle. Training route, warships public test. I mean, I like the Fukushima. I really do. I like the... I may be a bit biased because I've always been a Japanese player, but I really like the Japanese super ship. I really do. A lot. I can't wait for the Pate class. I've been looking forward to the Edgar, to be honest. Is it the Edgar? The, oh... You know the... oh, God, what's it? What is it? It's like the Minotaur that's not the Minotaur. Good torpedo, that's fine. Let me tell you, when I first encountered a battle carrier, I panicked. It was low-tier torpedo, I meant destroyer. Yeah. I mean, why have... Danny is right with this. Is why do we have this particular ship in this particular battle? Oh, are you gonna hit? Please hit. Please hit. You turned. Okay, target the Millbrook. Yeah, the AI cheats because the moment we targeted her, she started to maneuver away. What's your current speed, actually? As long as it's still doing over 12 knots, you're fine. Whenever I first encountered Super, I panicked because I was just a little destroyer. Well, honestly, for the Super BBs, you're better off being able to destroy them than anything else. The first time I encountered a Fukushima, I was in Minotaur, and I am sure you can imagine how well Minotaur versus Fukushima at long range went. I got blatted. I was not a happy person at all. The problem is, if we... This isn't... This is the annoying bit, because if I stay away... Oh no, the generic cruisers are back. Leroy chickens. Absolutely. I encountered Super B being a DD. Yeah. But what about close range? I mean, close range, I've killed a Shikishima at close range, so... It just depends on the circumstances. It's the same with pretty much any ship. It just depends on the circumstances that you find yourself in. Jimmy or Jenkins? Never heard of Jimmy or Jenkins before, but sure. Jimmy or Jenkins? Jimmy O. Jenkins. That just sounds like something it shouldn't. Spamming 5 torpedoes. Oh, Timmy. Yeah, sorry. I'm tired. It's almost midnight. I know. I know we say up until God midnight, but myself in a DD as a follower. Yeah. Would the Shikishima survive 20 torpedoes? No. You spin my head right round, when we go down, day and night, bop, 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 bop. I'm not turning, but it. Whenever I almost, while spinning torps, while spamming torps. Yeah, I do. Obviously, the Shimakaze. The Shimakaze is just classic torpedoes. There is something to be said about a solid Shimakaze. There was a hacker I spotted in World of Warships who was launching 12 torpedoes a second. It was sunk by me because I flanked from the right. I mean, if you're launching 12 torpedoes a second and you can't survive, yeah. That's just... I think the word for that is bad. That's bad, okay. I mean, I kind of get it if he has torpedo reload boost, but even that's a few seconds. Anyway, end the battle. The Quattro was an Italian protected cruiser built during the 1909. 3,000 tons, 18-inch torpedo tubes, 200 naval mines. Pop. Yeah, the problem with having my microphone down here is everybody can hear everything. Cruiser assault. A group of our cruisers entered deep into enemy territory. Raiding mission. The mission is to destroy a valuable enemy convoy. Well, we're not even going to find the enemy convoy. If you ever encounter a hacker, you know, spam my AP shells on the matter. All of them made batteries. The Majestic class was the last pre-dreadnought as far as I remember. Or was that the Nelsons? Dig is getting tired, so I set sail for home port. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit tired. I think we're going to finish off this round. Well, maybe this turn and the next turn, and then we'll see how it goes. I don't want to push... I've had a rough day, so I don't want to push myself too much. Today has just been, frankly, rough. We've had just a rough day for everybody today. Yeah. You're a light cruiser. Don't worry about that. Yeah, it just has gold. Fair enough. Okay, that is the Lalande, the Bourgade, the Tonnerre, and the Clemenceau. But yeah, this is my original... This is why I kept my 1896 cruisers, because they have, you know, 3 triple turrets. I think these are 9.6 inch guns. So 3 triple 9.6 inch guns. They are very, very useful. And they're still keeping up with the designs currently. But I need a new ship. I need a new ship, damn it. Because they are starting to fall behind the curve of tech. I can't refit these designs anymore because they're so out of date. I imagine there are torpedoes in the water. Yes, there are. I think that's going to miss. Yes, it is. Okay, that works. No, they're light cruisers as well. I thought they were transports. Oh, that's a... Gotcha. Our own torpedoes are firing, which is good. Nice. 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 Just wrecking phase. Poor cruisers. Poor cruisers don't know what's happening to them. Putting 3-barreled 5 railguns on my ship. Pa! Yes. Railguns! Railguns ahoy! If only. I think it might be too OP. There's no such thing as too OP. Don't be silly. No such thing as too overpowered. Now my ships are just going to continue sailing in this direction and hope that the enemy, hope that we come across the enemy transports this time. And that we don't just sink the entire enemy fleet before we can come across the transports. Sim heavy mat guns, or just go Star Trek and get phasers. I think photon torpedoes will just, you know, beat mat guns any day of the week. Photon torpedoes, fire! Oh, please, please, please tell me that those are the transports shooting at me. I think those might be the transports. I think we might have found them. Okay. Okay, everybody pause. Off. Everybody turn your weapons off because I think we found the transport, so I don't want to... Off. Maneuver. Off. Since I plan to make ships bigger than Infinity-class supercarrier, now the Federation... No, too slow. The Federation ship will get gutted by a Mac before it can launch a photon torpedo. I mean, to be honest, people seem to underestimate just how fast the photon torpedoes actually are. Gotta be honest, photon torpedoes, don't forget, photon torpedoes can actually go FTL. So if the Federation ship is firing photons from FTL, the warp sustainer will keep it going FTL. So you're using a non-FTL weapon against an FTL weapon. So yeah, plus, people always seem to underestimate Star Trek tech. The amount of shields that Star Trek has come up with and come up against, and they've actually managed to change the nature of the phasers, change the energy patterns to better damage it. I mean, Stargate did that in... Stargate Destiny did that. So it can be done, but just... I imagine that they will have the ability to just go through some of these. That they will just, frankly, just have the ability to go straight through some of the shields. With enough time and enough effort, the more they do it, the more they'll learn to go through and adapt. It's like Star Trek. It's like Star Wars. People always go, oh, well, look at the 19-kilometer Super Star Destroyer. And I'm like, okay, yeah, look at the 19-kilometer Super Star Destroyer, but then look at the phasers who are blasting holes in planets. It's kind of like, yeah, I'd prefer the phasers, because the phasers can wipe out a continent. Whereas Star Wars has to build a giant Death Star to wipe out a planet, Star Trek doesn't. Because in the both in the Next Generation, the original series, and oh god, what is it? When they in Deep Space Nine, when they attacked the homeworld of the Founders. They destroyed pretty much in the first salvo, what was it, 25% of the planetary crust in the first salvo? So, in the first salvo from that fleet, the entire planet was just... Taris ringing the bell? I mean, yeah, Taris, but... That's, you know, old Republic stuff. But still, it took a massive orbital bombardment from there, and it just doesn't in Star Trek. It's a few shots. And I know the UNSC is used to fighting a superior force, but at some point you're just going to think, how much are they going to be overwhelmed by? Because when you look at, depending which time period you have the Federation in, will depend how the fight goes. If you have if you've got like an NX class going up against the Infinity, then the NX class is going to get wrecked. Maybe the original Enterprise going up against the Infinity, I think it would do damage and then be able to retreat. What about the UNSC joining forces with the Star Trek people? Actually, yes, sure. That works out better. That makes more sense. Yeah, also depends on the time period of the UNSC. If we're taking the UNSC before they met, well, basically the UNSC before they met the Covenant, that would be it. But obviously, if we're talking about Infinity, things get a lot different there. I mean, I give the shows credit where credit's due, but some of them I feel are a bit too much, I should say. You had torpedoes. I just twigged that they hit. Damn it, you didn't, Dud. You watch, you'll evade. Off. Okay. It's fine. We can do this. It also depends whether you take things like the books into consideration. Because obviously the NX class got its refit to look more like the Constitution. So if you're talking about, depends whether they have shields or not. Yeah. The UNSC met the Federation, they would likely attack on discovering the aliens. Maybe. The Infinity Sister ship's actually unfinished and is still being built. I think it's the Entity class? Or the entirety of the class, whichever. Brain, you're slowing down. Again, we can't find the transports. So we're wiping out the entire defensive fleet before the transports are even showing themselves. And you just launched torpedoes, so let's evade the hell out of that. Too late. Oh, wait. Malfunctioned. Good. The Tig needs to bed. Yeah, I'm going to get to bed soon enough. I think we'll do another turn or so and then I'm off to bed. Or maybe we'll finish this turn and then I'll off to bed. I think it's like a Dreadnought or super carrier. It also depends on... it depends on, again, the era. Whether you take the Star Trek Online stuff into consideration or something like that. Or whether you take the Star Trek beta canon into consideration. I think it's bigger than the Infinity and better armed. The Infinity class as a supercarrier. I mean, I know the oh god, what is it? Shithaby class corvettes or frigates are inside, which is a bit like the MCRM Donagers, which have the from the Expanse, which have the ships inside. But then again, the Akira class is a load of shield fighters, so cup of tea. Likely not fair against the Infinity. Yeah, there is that. But it's just, I mean, things like the it's us whether you take the books into consideration. I know some of them are still canon, but it's just whether you take the books into consideration as well. Like the oh god, what was Dax's ship? I can't remember what Dax's ship was. Ezri Dax. I can't remember what her ship was. I mean, if you look like against something like the, it also depends how whether some of these guys are shielded, or whether are they shielded, are they not shielded, do they have, you know, cloaking. It really depends who is fighting who. And yeah, I kind of get what you Strident, actually. I'm not that up to... I knew, considering I even knew that, I'm not up to date on my Halo lore. I played Halo Combat Evolved, and I played Halo 2, and that was about it. Because then they started moving to Xbox exclusives, and I thought, no, it's not that. Once they started moving to Xbox and bits like that, I just, no, I noped out there. But, the thing is, they have to I mean, the Picard maneuver exists. Star Trek ships can and do go into warp maneuvers. They actually maneuver at the speed of light. They can go sublight or at the speed of light, and they can just switch that on and on. Whereas the as far as I'm aware, the UNSC ships can't. They have to calculate each individual jump. So if one side can go FTL and the other side can't, you know, if one side's going FTL and can go switch between FTL and non-FTL, then yeah. I mean, sure, the Infinity's main gun may be larger than an orbital. As far as I'm aware, the mass accelerated cannons can literally power through Covenant ships. Yeah, but again, Star Trek ships can go from FTL to non-FTL to back to FTL. So they can go faster than light, then they go at impulse, which is sublight, and then they can immediately go back to faster than light. They can also fight and maneuver at FTL speeds. The Covenant don't. This is kind of the issue with... Does it have a recharge time? Yeah, the Mat guns do. Torpedoes don't. As long as you have the torpedoes in the launchers, you can just fire as many as you have. After a little charging period. Yeah. And obviously, it depends. Again, it depends which ship's fighting which. I'm not going to say that, you know, the NX Enterprise going up against the Infinity is going to even be a contest, because it's not. It's going to get its ass handed to it. No, can it be shot off or taken offline? Covenant do use tactical jumps. Not often, they don't. I know that they do some. They do so in Halo Reach. Oh, we haven't played Reach, so I wouldn't know about that. I know that the Covenant jumps are more... Charging up their jump drives takes time, even though they do use tactical... I seem to recall that a jump drive has to be charged. A warp drive can just be turned on and off. That's why the Picard maneuver works, because the Picard maneuver is the ship starts at sublight, accelerates so fast that you actually have that, because of the difference in the speed of light, it appears that there are two ships rather than one. And that doesn't happen in Halo. To my knowledge, I could be wrong. I'll be the first to admit I'm not very knowledgeable about... Okay, so we have triple large turrets, but we don't even have double... Ah, God. Okay. What if the Infinity had Spartans aboard the ships with limited time? Well, a Spartan on board isn't really going to do anything if... How would a Spartan even get through a Federation shield? How would they get through? The Covenant slipstone dive is more advanced than the human ones. And the the Forerunner, but we're not talking about Forerunner tech. We're talking about, you know... We're talking humans. We're talking human and Covenant, not Forerunner. No killing the crew? Well, it also depends. Again, this is one of the things. Are we talking, you know, next generation and beyond? Or are we talking, you know, NX series, or are we talking original series? Because depending on which series we're talking about, because this is I mean, there are, what, 300 years? 400 years that go through? Yeah, it has some Forerunner tech, Danny, but it's not an entirely Forerunner ship. It's like in Babylon 5 when you have the shadow, the human hybrid shadow vessels, and they're not. Again, it depends on the ship. If we're talking like, and what type of Mac cannon? If we're talking like an orbital Mac cannon against something like the, if we're talking like the Intrepid type. Like, not the Enterprise, and not the actual, like, Intrepid class, but the Intrepid type from, the early generations, yeah, just one. I'd imagine just one shot would blow that thing in half. But I imagine the NX-01 could probably take a couple of rounds before it went down. And again, it depends on, are you going with the book, or are you going with the show? Because the book takes place after the show? Or the books take place after the show, so... If the NX has its refit, it's gonna... Then it'll have shields, which will be able to absorb damage from the max. It will have, the, you know, pulsed phase cannons, which are powerful enough. And can be adapted, so potentially they would go through the shields. It all depends. I'm building a super carrier basically as large as the planet. Okay, well, something like that is a bit. Why wouldn't you just build? I know obviously there's a cool factor there, but from a tactical standpoint, it's like the Empire. How many hundreds of super star destroyers could be built? Even thousands of, like, oh god, what they're called. Okay, I'm actually going to look this up. These ones, I can't remember what they're called. The Acquaintance, that's it. The Acquaintance class. I mean, how many thousands of Acquaintance class would have been? As far as I'm aware, Starfleet shields do nil against mass drivers. No, you're incorrect there, Danny. Star Trek ships block mass drivers because Star Trek ships don't just block energy; they block solid matter as well. There are mass drivers that. Early Star Trek ships actually had mass drivers, depending which law you're going for. Early Star Trek ships have mass drivers. So if you're talking about the early Orion Empire, they went with that. They went with mass drivers. They went with lasers and mass drivers and regular missiles. So the shields were an upgrade from them, so they'll be able to block them. Takes like 30 billion. No, it doesn't. I mean, sure, there is the side, obviously, with this square root. What is it? The square factor, the square root factor, where you double something size, you times 4 the volume. But the Empire wouldn't have fell if, you know, if they had enough ships to squash the rebellion, then the Empire wouldn't have fallen. Instead, they went with this massive, you know, gigantic, ridiculous thing that just all it did was unite the galaxy against them. It's a bit silly. Okay, you just had a moment. Okay, that had a moment. Let's just continue. I want to see if we can actually find a transport here. Wow, can you stop blowing up? It's loud. That's better. Stop blowing up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a minute. Is it just me, or is that a crack in the middle of the ship? That's a crack in the ship. Is the ship going to break in half? Death Star was basically the worst. Yeah. Worst destruction in Darth Vader stuff history. Yeah. And obviously, I don't like the new Star Trek films. Oh, we'll make a mega Death Star that can fire, you know, ridiculous. Yeah, oh god, it was so annoying. So annoying. Oh no, I've just noticed the chat box and overlay have been cut off. Oh no. Oh dear, I didn't mean to do that. Chat box. Transform, reset. Honestly, yes. Because don't forget. Yeah. Because Star Trek shields can defend against things going faster than the speed of light. When you see the sort of like the effects on Star Trek, they're actually going faster than the speed of light. So yes, Star Trek shields can defend against things. I know that you're saying they can go. So yeah, they can actually defend against that. Yeah. 30 kilometers a second, because the speed of light is yeah, it's, you know, 299, almost 300 kilometers a second. That's per second. And they can defend against weapons doing multiple times the speed of light. So yeah, they can. The projectile 600 ton. Depends which law you go with. In excess of 100 megatons. So that universe standard photon torpedo putting the yield somewhere in excess of 100 megatons. So that's multiple nuclear bombs going off at the same time per torpedo, and they can take if you look at battles like in Deep Space Nine or in like Undiscovered Country and stuff like that, they take multiple torpedoes. I'm not saying that it won't do damage. I'm saying that it can defend against it for a time. Oh no, my error has come back again. Game's frames skipped. Oh come on, stop skipping frames. I can't open the encoder settings while I'm streaming. Come on, Streamlabs. Come on, Streamlabs. You can do it. I think was destroyed. I like Halo Infinite. Infinity F4 Max. I mean, the Akira class has what? 15 torpedo launchers, so something like that. The Urakase class. Hello, Urakase. Pat the Urakase. 4 Supermax. Yeah, but like you say, you're saying that they go kilometers a second, and like it says on there, they go, you know, what was it, 300,000 kilometers a second. So it's, you're going, oh, they go 30 kilometers a second. Well, they can defend against weapons that go 300,000 kilometers a second. It's, again, it all depends on which law you use and all the rest of it. There's going to be plenty out there where the law goes, oh no, you can't do that. The Galet, can you slow down and just be accurate? Can you slow down and be accurate, please? Yeah, but it's not counting anything else. I mean, what else is there to count? I'm not saying that it's a guarantee on winning. It's going to be very good. Yeah, but every single photon torpedo is the equivalent of 100 nuclear weapons. 100... I mean, how many megatons is a sheathed nuclear weapon? I'm not saying they won't be comparable, but I'm also saying, you know, we're dealing with... Both sides are dealing with equivalents of nukes. I mean, you're talking about a nuclear bomb, but the photon torpedoes are antimatter, and the quantum torpedoes are a mini quantum singularity. So they're a mini black hole weapon. Quantum torpedoes are basically a black hole weapon, and photon torpedoes are an antimatter bomb, shot at in excess of the speed of light. I don't know enough about Halo lore to be able to give you a more detailed response than that. I don't know. I don't know enough about Halo lore because I stopped. I mean, I've played some of the Halo games, but I stopped looking at a lot of the Halo stuff because it all went Xbox, and I don't have an Xbox, so I kind of fell out of it. Shields are useless if it explodes. I mean, sure, if the ship explodes, then the shields aren't going to be of any use. How fast are these buggers going? 35 knots. Okay. Oh, no, that ship has been sunk. Rin, that ship has been sunk. I know you're angry. Dud! Double dud! Thank you. Again, it's one of these things where I mean, I'm pretty sure if like something like a Shiva tactical nuke hit a NX class, it would probably blow up. No universe exploded because a single ship killed like vast billions of stuff. Oh, fair enough. I'm not saying that there aren't. I just think Star Trek ships kind of get gimped a lot. They kind of get looked down on and not really treated with the respect that they should. But I'm also enough to acknowledge that I don't know enough about it to be able to say, hey, I don't know enough about it to be able to turn around to you and say it is this, because I don't. Scuttle button when you click, hey, the war, dead. Absolutely, absolutely. Hello there, Yak Tiger. How are you? Doesn't have much info. It's the same thing with a lot of the torpedoes and the like. They have a lot of. There's a lot of up and down. You're bad? Yeah, I know the feeling. Hopefully not too bad though. Right, convoy. I will name this super carrier tier. Wait, I will say the sentence again. I will name this super carrier. Strides. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Anyway, why are you bad? Bad day at work? Or something along the like. German chariot for fighting. Fair enough. My German is pretty much schneller, and that's about it. It's Loss and schneller, and that's about it. Got out of the hospital with multiple stab wounds. Honestly, yeah, we had We had, well, there's a guy who is not here at the moment, he's asleep, who actually got shot recently, so yeah. Honestly, people seem to be having a rough time of it. People seem to be having a rough time of it. Hans gets the mat guns. Fritz, yeah. People in general seem to be having a rough time of it. We've had people getting shot, we've had people now being stabbed. We have had people who keep banging themselves on their microphone and their desk. You know, all that good stuff. Oh, what destroyed the torpedoes? At least it was a 4-inch gun this time that destroyed the torpedoes. Oh, you're... Wow, that died quick. Hopefully you're okay, though. Hopefully you've been to hospital and the sort. Well, you just said you've been to hospital, dope. But yeah, hopefully you've got yourself sorted, and everything's okay with you. Oh no, we have people unable to sleep. Yeah, we do have people unable to sleep. Yeah, but they messed up trying to kill police sergeant. Yeah. Yeah, I saw the transports, but then the enemy ship had the unfortunate joy of seeing blowing itself up. Whenever yeah, it's not good. Whenever I put my full creative mind to use, the super carriers will be able to move very fast in 1 second and traverse multiple universes. That just seems excessive. Want to hear a fun fact? Yes, I do. I wouldn't mind hearing a fun fact. Oh, cruiser design. Oh, just cruiser. I really could use a new cruiser game. I could use a really new cruiser. But yes, I can hear a fun fact if you will share one. Oh. Let's fight. The German Reich was the first ones on the moon. They landed 7th of September 1936. I was unaware of this. Hang on, they didn't have the rocketry tech that far back. Because so it was the same guy who developed the V1 rocket, who was working, obviously he was working for the Germans before he was working for the Americans. So that doesn't make sense. Look on the bright side, you'll be able to move a Bergsier. That we know of. Yeah, that we know of, I suppose. There's always going to be cases of that we know of. I'm not sure about that one, though. Rounds out, and every single shot missed. Except for that one shot. If you're going to hide a rocket, hide it in the Arctic. Probably. Although if you ever come up with something like thermal vision, it's going to be really obvious. That was a nice looking BB, indeed. Yes, these are the Rin class. Rin is somebody who is found on the Discord and sometimes in chat. But yes. 12.4 inch guns. A lot of 12.4 inch guns. Yeah, it's very deserted. But at the same time, sometimes it's very deserted. If it's very deserted, sometimes it's easier to turn around and say, hang on, that one thing that looks unlike every other bit of desert around here is, you know, the thing. There's the behemoths of battleship. Yeah, and to be honest, these are so... The hull that these are built on is out of date. I can't build any more of these. They're Rin, no sleeps in the moment, so Rin not here. Yeah, big sage. Yeah, Rin has been having, obviously, well, the amount of... I mean, poor Rin. The amount of medication and medical treatments Rin has... The fact Rin is alive is something to be happy about, to be honest. Want to hear another fun fact? Yes, I do. I wouldn't mind hearing another fun fact, because fun facts are fun. By definition, fun facts are fun. Okay, so what are you? A couple... Well, what? 2 5-inch guns? 2 3-inch guns. A couple of torpedoes. Oh, speaking of... No, game, let me... God, it didn't let me click. Oh, that's not fair. The game didn't let me click back. That chip's forever in my mind. In my mind! That is actually a really good song in my mind. Oh, it's with my mind. That's a good song, not in my mind. Okay. Oh, end of the battle. The German finished building the P-1000? P-1000? What? I need to Google. Google-san, can you please help me? Nope. P-1000. That's a Nikon. AKA the Land Cruiser. Ah. Forever in my heart of hearts of iron and shells. Oh no, I haven't crashed it, have I? Yes, I've crashed it. Oh god. Ah. Damn. Oh, sorry. It's fine. It happens. It is still in beta, so... Oh, is it alpha or beta? I think it's still in beta. Let's actually scroll down. Yeah, still in early access, so occasionally these crashes do happen. So it's nothing to be worried about. It does happen every now and again. Oh, I remember. There was some. I remember what I wanted to announce earlier. U-boat in October. Dear skippers, in October, so basically in October I am going to start playing. I'm playing U-boat in October, and we are going to get rid of the pink fluffy moustache for October. I'm not gonna lie, the background is kind of hot. Yes, she is. Yes, she's rather lovely. You know, rather lovely. I do have to say so myself. She's rather lovely, don't you think? Don't you agree? Yes. Don't you agree? Yes. Rather lovely. Name the captain for me. Well, last time I had, oh god, what was it? We had crew members last time. We let people be crew members. So if people want to be crew members, they are free to be crew members if they would like to be. People are free to be crew members if they want to be. But yeah, we've got upgraded ports, we've got La Rochelle, we have built submarine pens to protect the U-boats. Allies now have hedgehogs. That is going to be a blooming nightmare. That is going to be a living nightmare. I'm scared. Obviously, they could attack ports before, but now the attacks are going to increase. It's going to be more dangerous. Environments are going to change. Tides are now simulated. Civilian fishing boats can now populate the sea. So small fishing boats, small other ships that can populate the sea. But yeah, we're going to do a U-boat thing. Also, obviously, War of the Sea is coming as well, so it's gonna be packed. I mean, we don't specifically know when the updates drops, only that it's dropping in October. If I start War of the Sea now, it's going to... You know what? I promised War on the Sea, so we're going to give you War on the Sea. I've made a promise, so the promise is going to be kept. But yeah, I think the crash may have been telling me to go to bed. So, wow, we have two. Okay, hello, the 2 new subscribers. I'm going to presume that's Jack Tiger. I'm sorry, Jack Tiger and Chex. I'm going to presume that you two are the new subscribers. Yeah, ever since Windows updated, the Did you say when War on the Sea? hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be Sunday. Hopefully it will be Sunday. Yeah. With my Windows 10 updated and broke. I have everybody has a feed from their Streamlabs. But Windows updated and broke Streamlabs. So I don't have a feed. The only reason I know is just because I reloaded my page on the other one. But yeah. Hopefully you will... at some point, you will come up near HMS Implausible down here. Because that was stopped forever, and then I had to reload it, and HMS Implausible came. But yes, for the moment, we are going to... Well, it's midnight. I'm going to make an attempt at going to bed now. So, thank you everybody for watching. If you liked it, give me a like. Oh, I've downloaded the TTE mod, the Tokyo Express mod for War of the Sea, so that'll be coming. But she's pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, sorry, Yak Tiger, but I'm really tired. It's been one of those days. Normally, I'd go to like 1 o'clock or like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, but I really need to sleep. I'll be streaming this again tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow at 8 o'clock and Sunday at 8 o'clock. Normally it's, obviously I've got a Discord, so the Discord's in the description if you want to join and grab the other bits. But yes, bedtime. Thanks for joining everybody. Hope you enjoyed and goodbye. Good night and sleep well. The boss needs to sleep. I hope I'm not up to like 4 or 5 or going to sleep at 7 o'clock or whatever time this morning. I hope the insomnia is nice. But yes, bye-bye all.